trying to catch some is Pac-Man. Hello, ma'am, would you be interested in some sexual positions and emotional investments? See, I'm not insane, in fact, I'm kinda rational. When I be asking, yo, where did all the passion go? East Coast, West Coast, down south, Midwest. Nowadays, everybody knows how to get fresh. Somebody give me a big yes. God bless America, but she stole the beef from Bless. Now I'm too fucked up to dance, so I'ma sit with my hand on the front of my pants. You can't achieve your goals if you don't take that chance. So go pry open that trunk and get those amps. You know, days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. So now I keep a close eye on my pets, because they make most of their moves off of instinct and sense. It's eat, sleep, fuck, and self-defense. So straight, you can set your clocks and place bets. Wait, let's pray on a blind, deaf, dumb, dead. Hustle, maybe a couple will love what you said. MCs drag their feet across a big naked land with an empty bag of seed and a fake shake of hands. Yeah, I got some last words. Fuck all of y'all. Stop writing raps and go play volleyball. Gotta journey the world in a hurry, cause my attorney didn't put enough girls on the jury. Guilty of dropping these bombs in the city, but I'm innocent. Love is the motive, that's why I'm killing them. Guilty of setting my fire in all 50, but I'm innocent. Blame it on my equilibrium. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. In the days of kings and queens, I was a jester. Treat me like a god, or they treat me like a leper. You see me move back and forth between both. I'm trying to find a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I'm trying to find a balance, I'm trying to build a balance. I gotta find my balance, I gotta find my balance.
When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life. I'd rather pay all alone. No turning back now. Anywhere on my own, 'cause I can say
YouTube, we're uploading most times of the week, a few times, 3-4. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. Guys, good to see each and every one of you again. Today is the day. Mortal Kombat 11 is back. What's up to everybody watching around the world? Mao, thank you so much for our first sub of the day. What's up to the Twitch side? What's up to the YouTube side? And guys, thank you so much for coming out, and a huge shout out to these players for battling their way through this bracket. Guys, coming up first, we have Sunio taking on Mr. Pups. Sunio, though, he's been on an MK11 warpath. Discarded, the former Evo champion for this game, taking on Lemertas, who just took out Katana Khan on the winner's side. Chat, it's going down. Let's get to it, though. Let's get this invite started, and let's get you to our first match of the night. Let's go. Mortal Kombat 11 is back. All right, and we are good to go. We are just waiting on Mr. Pups to get up into the building. What's going on? Y2J, Rhyme Glue, Sweet Sidebot, and so many more. Gravity coming through with our second sub of the day. Thank you so much. And Mr. Pups, are you not getting these invites? What's going on? And Sealess, what's up? Dwig's World in the chat. And Dr. Insomniac, Big Styles, let's go and let's roll. Once again, yes, this is going to be a top 8 for your viewing pleasure. Some MK11 action is back. And now, wait, where's Mr. Pups? Give me one quick second, chat, while I figure this out. Hang on 1 second. And yo, what's going on, everybody in the building? He says, how are you, Vape? I'm doing amazing. I'm very excited for this tournament, Y2J, and thank you so much for taking some time to come through and watch. And now we are just waiting all for Mr. Pupsito to come center stage and take on Big Sunio. We've got to see, is Mr. Pups even here? Okay, no, it looks like he's good to go. All right, chat, let's do this, though. Once again, let's take a look at this bracket if we can real quick. As you can see, there are some heavy hitters. We've got Snake, though. I've never seen him play MK11, but you know what? I am ready for Katana Khan and Omega Sweat with that Cetrion. Platinum and Malmers, though. This is going to be some heat, but chat, let's get you to match number 1. Sunio gonna be taking on Mr. Pups, and let's go. And all right, let's do it, though. We see it, though. Mr. Pupsito coming out. Who are we choosing here? Sunio, it's no question. It's got to be the RoboCop, right? And you see these players looking around. Who's it gonna be? Said spelled Silence. What's up, Silas? All right, Studio coming out with that patented RoboCop. Mr. Pups coming out with the Joker piece. And by the way, I'm so excited for this tournament. This returns us to our roots. 5 years ago, we started streaming this game, and now we are back, though. Let's do it, though. Mr. Pups coming out with that Joker. Let's get it. All right, just making sure everything is in a row, making sure all those ducks are in a row. It looks like we're good. Let's do it, chat. And round number 1 starts now. Winner semifinal, Sunio taking on Mr. Pups. Let's go! And Sunio coming out with a lot of zoning. Mr. Pups is going to have to find his way, and that is going to be the name of the game. Jumping, catches him immediately out of the air to Sunio. All right, we are working our way in. Oh, Jesus. Joker, a very strong character in this game, but so is RoboCop. We're going a little bit poke special here, a little bit international here. Yo, what's going on? Big Mao in the chat. Dr. Insomniac and Matthew Lawler, I see you. All right, and coming again with another anti-air. Takinata, good to see you in the chat. I know we're going to see you in one of these events soon. But with that being said, gunshots on their way out. That is going to be a clean round coming from Sunio. And this is looking pretty tough. By the way, let me know how the audio does sound. Does the game need to be turned up, down, or all around? And whoever is handling those predictions, thank you so much. Yo, what's going on, Big Lucky? And trying to make his way in again, but Sunio not allowing it, going full zone of front and center. And Sunio again, the bomb squad on the way. Mr. Pups is going to have to get some flawless blocks if he wants to make his way in. This is all one-way traffic. And Mao with a $2 bomb through the super chat side. Thank you so much to Big Mao. He's going to be throwing some MK11 tournaments of his own. And now Sunio, yeah, again, one-way traffic of flawless blocks. Sunio looking crisp. And Sunio looking like he's going to get this done. Goes for the fatal blow cancel. No punish. Oh, the delayed rocket, and Mr. Pups, you've got to start pressing buttons because that is going to do it. A 1-0 score. He goes for the mercy. Oh, man, you don't want to play with it, though. There's an immediate crushing blow on the side of Mr. Pupsito. 2-1. And another gunshot. Sunio trying to wrap this up. Is he looking for the brutality? Okay, this is where we can do some damage. He drops the fatal blow. And Chad, this is going to be it. I think, though, that this is going to be all she wrote. And Sunio on a 1-0 score just like that. Looking incredible from start to finish. And that is how you get it done. This RoboCop coming to play and most certainly going to be coming here to stay. Chat, let's go take a look at the replay. By the way, Fluid brings up a great point. Why is nobody using their cameo? I'm upset. Fluid. However, with that, chat, that is going to be a 1-0 score. And Mr. Pups, I think it's going to be a change of wardrobes. Definitely needed. Jay Yuki, what's up, man? Good to have you in the building. And chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's get it. Once again, these guys all out here sweating for our viewing pleasure. Some MK11 action back in your life. And I know a lot of people have been asking for this event. And most certainly we will be delivering, though the PC side is looking good to go. Tomorrow, we are actually going to try out the PS5 side. Hey, some people forget, man, says Y2J. Of course, man. Hey, no upblocks around here, no cameos, so we left it at home. What's up, King Donnie? All right, Mr. Pups looking locked and loaded. They're coming out with the Collector. This is another character, in my opinion, that gets zoned out. We're going to see how it's going to go. Chat, let's roll. David Castro said, gotta love Sunio's RoboCop. Hey, you gotta either love it or hate it. Either way, it's gonna be a 1-0 score. And why did we pick this level of all levels, Chad? Let's go! And all right, Mr. Pups, what's the game plan here? You gotta do the exact same thing. And all right, not gonna be able to get that, though. He low profiles a ton of projectiles. And Mr. Pups, I don't know if he has a solution to this, though. There's a down one coming out. Sunio's been playing in a lot of MK11 brackets recently. Can he find his way in? Yes, he can. No, he cannot. But there's going to be the mix coming from Mr. Pups. Going to get his first big combo of the set. Okay. And able to pick that up. Look at the sweat we are seeing from Mr. Pupsito on his own. Look at this. No, goes for the cancel. Studio not having any of it. Says, Vape, you've been going off lately with the memes. Had me dying of laughter in the random restrooms. That's the name of the game, man. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Shout outs to you, Dr. Insomniac. Overhead. That should be a punish, and it is. Sunio, though, backs him up just a little bit. And Sunio comes right in there and takes the milk out of his fridge. That is going to be the round. By the way, guys, yes, let me know how the audio sounds. Does anything need to be changed up, down, or all around? Be sure to let me know. Sunio, again, going on this warpath. Sunio coming in today as the #1 seed. Discarded and Lemmertoss. Make sure you guys are good to go in Outworld as soon as this is all done. All right, and this is that minefield again. Try to make your way in on Sunio. So this is peak MK11. This is what it's all about, man. If you cannot get past the RoboCop, you are going to be... Wait. Okay, there's some flawless blocks we are seeing, but it's not going to be enough. Sunio, though, gets hit. Here we go. He said, how many do we have on the YouTube side? We have 60 on the YouTube side. I believe we have the same number on the Twitch side. And the bomb squad again, though. This is Wade. All right, this is going to be your last chance. He rips the fatal blow. Love to see it, though. This is going to be one of your last chance pops. And the Joker says, does he even fight RoboCop? He shoots you. A lot of bullets, chat. It's fantastic. Okay. And he cannot afford to take another hit, and that is going to do it. And look at this. Another mercy. Sunio trying to mercy his way through the bracket, but Mr. Pups, nobody's awake at the wheel, and this is going to do it. Poseidon, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you had a great stream, and what do we see here? Maybe a little bit of a friendship. Oh, no, we're going straight fatality on that bad boy. Sunio letting his presence be known. Absolutely. He said, why isn't Platt playing? Platt is playing. He's playing a match #3, and that is our first fatality of the night. And Sunio going to be getting it done. 2-0 going to be your official first score. Joker saying that Robo's annoying. Hey, man, hey, it's kind of how it goes, man. Sunio was a very strong RoboCop in this game. Dare I say, one of the best in this game's life cycle. Chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's see if Mr. Pups can answer with anything else, though. He needs to find a character that does well with the zoning. I'm talking if you got a Shang. I'm talking if you got a Centurion. Something like that. And by the way, Super Hutch says, oh, you run an MK11? You better believe it, man. We're 2-0 here in match #1. If you're just getting here, by the way, this is our first semifinal of the night, our first match of the night. And by the way, huge shout out to Poseidon. He ran one of these last night. It inspired me. Chat, I'm inspired. And it inspired, dude, let me just let you know, the FGC fears an inspired vape coach. All right, Gearus, in my opinion, does pretty well against the zoning. This could be a good one. By the way, coming up after this is going to be Discarded taking on Lemmertoss. That is going to be an absolute sweatfest, Chad. Let's get you back to the action. Let's go! By the way, if you're enjoying the action, oh my God, starts off with an instant crushing blow. I believe that's one of our first we've seen of the night. Down 2, but the shield is there. Do not press, do not pass go, do not collect $0. Another shield on its way in. And Mr. Pups right now getting backed up all the way to the corner. Sunio continuing to go on a warpath. And Sunio right now, again, one-way traffic. He's switching stances on him. Oh, Jesus. And by the way, if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and that is going to be Sunio. He is on set point with the flawless. Things are looking kind of tough here on the Pup side. And now Discarded and Lemmertoss, make sure you're in this make sure you're in the room. He said, what time are you typically running tournaments? Around this time. All right, there's Mr. Pups with a nice one. Down one coming from Sunio. This RoboCop will not be stopped anytime soon. HB, what's going on, man? Oh, Jesus. And that is another punish coming from Sunio. And Sunio really starting to lay the hammer down. This is looking real tough on Mr. Pup's side. Throws the big guy at him. Okay. And Jay Yuki, what's up, man? Welcome back to the stream. Mr. Sour Socks, I see you in the chat as well. And I don't know if there's anything that's going to stop this, chat. This is going to be all Sunio. And I don't... Wait. Mr. Pups, this is your last stand. You've got to make something work here. Finally does. He's going to have to be perfect. Is it going to happen? Down one into the fatal blow. That's the way we like to do things, chat. Let's go. That's exactly what I wanted to see. However, you've got to finish where you started. Sunio just coming through with some bullet action. Come on, Mr. Pups. Come on, Mr. Pups. Don't die on us. No. And Sunio comes through with yet another mercy. Don't let it go to waste. Don't let it go to waste, Pups. And who's going to get Lo Siento right now? And Sunio. What is he going to look to finish with? It is Mr. Pups who has the lead. And you see Mr. Pups setting up that hourglass coming from Garrus. What's up, DJ? That is going to do it. Sunio going to get it done. Do we see the friendship potentially? No, we're coming through with another fatality. Sunio letting his wrath be known. And that is a 3-0 score. Oh, the stage fatality. Usually got to pay double for that, Chad. And with that result, though, that is absolutely going to be your first match of the night coming to a conclusion. And with that, Chad, we've got to head southbound on the I-10 freeway. Let me show you guys exactly what's coming up next. But first, onto that juicy replay. But first, Mr. Pups, it was nice while it was nice.
Lo siento!
What's up to everybody jumping up in the building? Welcome to some MK11 action, and your first match has just come to a head, and your number 1 seed Sunio going to be moving on to to winners finals. Chad, let's go take a look at that bracket. Let me show you guys exactly how things are moving along. So if you're just getting here, you've only missed one match. It is going to be Sunio going to winners finals, but we've got so much more coming your way. Moving on down to the lower bracket is going to be Mr. Pups. He's going to be taking on the winner of Malmers and Platinum Hunt. You are not going to want to miss that. Chad, coming up next, I give you the 2021 EVO EU Online Champion Disarded, taking on Lemmertoss. This is going to be a good one, Chad. Let's do the damn thing and let's go. Let me send out those invites and let's get this party started. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night. Let's do it. Let's go. All right, give me 1 second. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Lemmertoss, I have you. Let me see. How do you remove a slot? Okay, I got it. All right, we're good to go, chat. I'm slowly remembering how this game works again. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get you back to the action. Rev, what's going on, man? Welcome back to some MK11 action. And look at this, chat. I'm not completely washed at MK11. I still remember how this game works. So we had rooms in this game. Can you imagine? I could never. All right, let me see it, though. Let me go on AFK. That way I do not besmirch these players. Andy Buggo, what's up, man? Disarded, I see you in the chat. And we are all locked, loaded, and ready to go. How do you turn this full screen again? Ooh, the M button, chat. People forget M's are important. And I don't think there's any question who Disarded's coming out with. It's going to be the Sub-Zero, the best Sub-Zero in this game's life cycle. But he's taking on Lemmertoss. I've actually never gotten to see him play. I hear he's in Omega Sweat. We are ready for it, chat. Let's go. So any noob Cybot? I have no idea. We're going to see. We're going to see. By the way, if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Rev, I see you in the building. Soulful Win, what's up, man? All right, match number 2 starts now. Let's go. It started immediately getting gripped, and that's not a good thing, Chad. Kodal, one of the best grapplers in this entire game. Overhead is immediately good to go, the Disarded special. If you're wondering why was Sub-Zero so feared in this game, look no further than right now, Chad. Forward 2 not going to be any good. Forward 2 and a dream is going to be all Kodal. And a jump coming from Diz, the jump 1 that is going to be feared around here. And this could be a winner's final setup, though. The winner of this is going to be taking on Sunio in winner's finals. Immediately text the throw. Forward 2 is good to go. And this is some damage. By the way, well over 130 people in the building. We are working. We are looking, and potentially, chat, we are even twerking. Nice. Is he going to grip him? Not this time. This Kodal, though, here to bang. What's up, Smile Chimp? Tries to go for the ice ball. That should be the round. No, Disarded going to go for a breakaway. Trying to go for a meaty. And Lemmertoss is coming out swinging. Good floss block on Disarded side. Tries to slide in there, but that is going to be Lemmertoss making it happen. And all right, man. All right, Disarded getting taken down a peg, though. Disarded coming in today, by the way, as the number 2 seed. Lemmertoss coming in as the number 4. Immediately throws a brick at him. By the way, when's the last time you guys watched some MK11 action? I know for a lot of us, it's been quite some time. They started jumping up into those DMs. And by the way, yes, Smile Chimp, the same Lemmertoss. Yes, sir. Wayne's World, what's up, man? You're just getting here. You are in time for match number 2. We've got some juicy MK11 action for your viewing pleasure. Players from Europe, players from North America. Good flawless block again, though. That's going to be a punish. Disarded right now taking this mountain southbound on the I-10 freeway. Oh, Jesus. Back 3 is good to go. Try to call out the forward 2. And this is the mixed machine that is Sub-Zero. Does he spend the fatal? Not quite. Another jump in. And a beautiful command grab on Lemmertoss's side. this is gonna be tough for Disard. He's gotta guess right. Immediately comes through with another one. And this is where Kotal can really start to get his mix going. Disard's gotta find a way to this corner. Goes poke special. Oh, Jesus, and that's gonna be Diz cleaning it up and getting the round there. And all right, we are all tied up though. Let's get you back to that third and final round. And yes, Y2J, thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. And by the way, Rev says no twerking for me today. None of my pants. All right, I got you, Rev, I got you. At least for the one time, I'm going to allow it. Nice, and he's gonna spend it right here. No, Lemmertot's gonna break away on that. Calls out the stagger back three. Back three yet again, and oh my God, the backdash. This is what sub is all about. The mix is coming your way. Disarded is going insane, and that's a beautiful crushing blow. And Georgie, what's up, dude? I see you in the chat. Welcome back to the fight, my man. Okay. Once again, we are swinging away. Can he find a punish here? Can he find his way in that forward two? Gonna partially connect. Back one coming. Back three gonna be good. And this is looking tough for Lemmertos, and Disarded is gonna send him home. And does he go with the brutality? Yes, he does. That is one way to get ahead. And thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. 1-0 gonna be your official first score. All right, things are looking pretty good on the Western Front. If your name is going to be Disarded, chat, let's go take a look at that replay. And if you guys are wondering, yes, this is the game we started off with, man. This is what, 5 years ago, I booted up a stream, and this is what we started playing. And now I got to say, it's been smooth sailing ever since. And all I got to say is, guys, thank you again so much for being here. Well over 160 in the building. I see we just cracked 100 on the YouTube side. I am ready for it, chat. Back to the action. Let's go. All right, Lemmertos says we're coming out with the exact same loadout. Let's get it. By the way, I do need Malmers and Platinum Hunt to make sure you guys are good to go. Yo, Glock Lee, it is MK11 in the flesh. What's up, my man? And yo, Talis Minto, I see you hanging out with us. You were supposed to be in here today. What happened? All right, Disarded getting an early victory here, but we're gonna see if Talis Minto, or I'm sorry, Lemmertos can answer back. And once again, if you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And another whirly bird coming your way. Disarded though trying to come through with the staggers, so the back three gonna be no good. Throws the brick at him again. Not gonna be a punish. The 1-2 micro dunk coming from Diz. And Diz right now, it looks like he is feeling good right now. And Talis Minto said literally lowest possible slow. Hey man, appreciate you for coming through. And thank you so much for our second super chat of the night coming from Talis Minto. Oh, that should have been a punish. A little bit of a delay coming from Diz. The flawless block though you see from Lemmertos. And now you cannot throw anything at that. That is going to be an energy parry coming from Kotal. Kotal, one of the best grapplers in this game. Disarded, unable to catch him. Jump in coming, back three again. Unable to combo off of that. Interesting technology we are seeing. He says, I have 8 hours of MK11. Hey, better be the best 8 hours of your life. Disarded's going to spend the fatal blow. And put a 1 in the chat if you missed this game. Put a 2 in chat if say no. This game should have stayed dead. But we cannot let it stay dead, chat. Down 2. DJ, I see you. We don't count that vote, of course. 1, 2, 4. Talis Minto. Not Talis Minto, Lemmertos. He's going to spend the fatal. He's going to burn it. And all right, Lemmertos getting some success early. Malmers, I see you in the chat. And look at Rev saying that this is, in fact, the best MK1 of all time. Silas in the building. Observe what's up. Oh yeah, we've been slacking it with the cat, chat. I'll be completely honest. The problem with this game is if you take it off the game screen, if I click anything else, it takes away the audio. I have no idea why. And look at all these ones coming in. I see you guys, I see you. 1, 2, no flawless block on Diz side. Goes for the energy parry, does Lemmertos. Nice, Stratosphere, oh no, not quite. In this game though, a lot smaller combos, but a lot more neutral based. Back one is good to go. What's going on, Hody? I see you in the chat. Stand 3, the high rides are coming from Diz. Right, the low to go with it, and now Lemmertos cannot afford to get mixed here, which is unfortunate because he's getting mixed here. Back 3 is good to go, and another guaranteed jump in coming from Diz, and this is gonna hurt though. Does he burn the fatal blow? No, he drops it. Wise breakaway from Diz, and yes, that is a different mechanic in this game, the breakaway instead of the breaker. You get to break away mid-air. If your opponent goes for too much of a long combo, they will get punished for it. We are all tied up. These two absolutely swinging. And by the way, yes, Mao and Platinum Hunt, make sure you guys are in Outworld. Make sure you guys are good to go. You will be coming up next. Wayne's World, what's up, man? I see you with the 1 as well. Disarded, though, trying to plot this accordingly, though, but it's going to be Lemmertos with a very slight lead. Okay. Down 1, forward 2. On the side of this Kodal, extends it more measure for your pleasure. And a jump in this is gonna hurt. Disheartened cannot break away. The damage is only heating up from here. All clear on the western front. Jumping coming from Diz. That is gonna be a common thing you see from Disheartened. He's looking for that jump 1 to establish some guaranteed pressure. Disheartened well into the red zone though. Okay. And then now a solid grab throws him into the corner. Escape failed. He's got the crushing blow locked and loaded. Does he want to burn it now? He doesn't. That's gonna hurt. Disheartened taking this one southbound on the I-10. Jumping though coming from Lemmertoss, and this one hit away, but he's not gonna find it. Does he have fatal blow? Is this gonna be enough? Lemmertoss, can he survive? And wait, and that is gonna be it, chat. That is absolutely gonna do it. And a bit of a scramble we see from Lemmertoss. That is gonna be match number 2 coming to a conclusion. We are all tied up. These guys are absolutely looking good. Let's go take a look at that replay. And if you guys are just joining us, by the way, this is match number 2 that is going down right now. We have a total of, I believe, 10 coming your way. Let's get you back to the action, chat. MK11 is back, and you better believe it, man. We are very happy to try to resurrect this game, though. It is my favorite Mortal Kombat title of all time. By the way, if anybody does want to donate to the winning players today, you can do so right here, where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. And yo, what's up, Rock for Socks? Good to have you back here. Let me read this message. Shout out to the best MK streaming commentary. We try, man. We try. All right, let's do the damn thing, chat, though. It is match number 3. Who is going to break the tie here? Lady of Chaos, what's going down? Fight. And close to 200 watching between the YouTube side and the Twitch side. Guys, I got to say, I did not expect this big of an audience here, especially for a game that they said was dead. It's been out for 7 years, 6 or 7. Okay. Jump in. Gets a flawless block. I've not seen a flawless block up 2, not just yet, but I know it's coming. Oh, Jesus. Back 2, into the Whirlybird. And Disheartened, though, has been having a tough time. This looks like Lemmertoss has been answering back quite nicely. I believe these two coming out of Eastern Europe. Yes, good breakaway. And another jump in. You can see the Lemmertoss trying to size it up. There are no up blocks in this game, and there sure as hell no cameos. Get it out of here, Chet. Get it out. And Crimson, what's up on the YouTube side? And let's do it. All right, good duck. Even better slide, though. One of the quickest reversals you will see in this game. Tries to come through with the forward 2. Lemmertoss not letting him establish any of that pressure. Gangster for life. Good to have you back here. 1-2. Jump in. And Disheartened goes for the high riser. The creeping ice special. What's up, by the way, Big Spoon? Not able to get that breakaway punish. Down 4. No down 4 slide, though. People forget, man. Said I'm awake and fixing to transition back to day shift for at least 6 or 7 days. Dude, Lady of Chaos going to day shift. Let's go, man. Hey, we're moving up. And by the way, Connie Monty coming through with the raid. Who knows more about MK11 than Connie Monty? There's a forward 2, and that's gonna be enough. Connie, thank you so much for the raid. Hopefully you had a great stream. I saw you killing it on Combat League earlier. And Disheartened, though, right on as soon as Connie raids, we get a forward 2 into Fatal. That is destiny, chat. Absolutely disgusting.
Round 2.
And by the way, Banning coming through with a 5-bomb. Where have you been my entire life? Banning, hopefully things are looking good on your end, dude. Welcome back to the stream, and thank you so much for helping us crush our sub goal. Welcome back to Connie, Monty, and Banning. Let's go! Disheartened looking to lock in, though, maybe a little bit too much, and I appreciate that once again. Ooh, look at that, the down 2. Oh, Jesus, 1-2-4. And by the way, a huge shout out to Banning, one of our biggest supporters and a close friend of mine and the channel. Disheartened, though, going full double pits of chest. He's gonna burn that crushing blow, and this is gonna hurt! Back 3. Forward 2 again. And this is going to be all Disheartened, though, and there's nothing you can say to any and all of that. That is going to be a 2-1 score coming from Diz. And these guys are absolutely swinging for the fences here. Lemmertoss, though, can we send this to our first game 5 of the night? I got to know, Chad. Let's get you to that replay. Let's go. Huge shout out to one of our biggest supporters, Banning. Thank you so much, man. And hopefully we're getting back to work pretty soon, man. I remember you telling me about that last time. Thank you again for everything you do for us. But chat, with that result, Disheartened up on a 2-1 score. Lemmertoss, does he have anything in his back pocket, or is it going to be all Kodal? Oh, Jesus, let's go. Welcome back to some MK11 action, guys. It has been way too long. That's what she said. I appreciate the joke setup. And let's do it, though. Let's get you back to the action. Talis Minto, I see you hanging out, chat. Things are going crazy. What's up, by the way, Taki? We got to get you that PC. And by the way, we got to give Connie Monty a shout out as well. People forget, man. I don't. Jumping immediately from Talis Minto. I did not see if we switch variations on this. And I do not speak Russian, so I cannot see what the variation name is. Ooh, all right. We've got some interactables in this stage, though. Keep an eye out for the crack rock. 1-2. Keeps it close. All right, got you, Hody. Appreciate you. By the way, Platinum Hunt and Mal, make sure you guys are good to go in that hill. Make sure you guys are in the room. Gonna need you in that world. And Talismento starting off with a gigantic lead, not overcommitting. Oh my God, there's our first flawless block up two. And Chad, that is right. In this game, you can reverse people with flawless blocks. You can do an up two or an up three. And that's gonna be the round. Absolutely, there's nothing to say about this. On the side of Disarded. All right, and we are one away from potentially seeing that game number 5. And I gotta be honest, if we saw Disarded in losers this early, this would absolutely blow my mind. And throws him back down, though. Here comes, oh, he threw the crack rock at him. The Heisenberg blue. Back 2, back 3 as well. Disarded really starting to lock in here. And Tickle My Fancy, what's up, man? Welcome back to the Chad. Georgie, I see you in the Chad. Young Mike in the building as well. Forward 2 technology we see going left, moving right. And yo, what's going on, Rothor, man? Rothor, when do we get the Rambo back, man? It's time. Jump in. Talismento has the lead. No, he does not. I gotta switch those names around. Chat, L Production, why do we even watch this? I have no idea. Rambo. So when the moon shines green, hey, well, hey. So is that soon? And by the way, a huge shout out to Kadi Madi for that raid. Let me make sure I have that correctly. Yes, sir. Shout outs to the best active MK1 player and probably the best active MK11 player if they decide to come back. And a 1-2-4 though breaks away, Disarded on set point. Back 3 again. And Lemmertoss and Wayne's World coming through with our 8th subscription of the day. Welcome to that channel membership. Thank you again. Jump in coming. And by the way, Banning coming through with our first tip of the night. And Banning dropping a 20 bomb on us. Banning, you absolute demon, dropping the house on us in the form of that 20 bomb. And that's gonna be a fatal blow, chat. And Banning, thank you so much for our first tip of the night. Always supporting the channel. Says, you know what, let me support the creator and let me support the players themselves. And chat, that's gonna be our first game 5 of the night. And Lemmertoss, literally too angry to die. That is going to be more than enough. And that is going to be our first game 5. Is Disarded going down this early? I have never seen him lose in a tournament winner semifinal. Disarded saying this game is to us. We can go back to MK1 right now if you want. It's up to you, chat. But now I need you guys all to lock in. And can we get some big B's in the chat coming for Banning? Dropping 20 bombs on us, saying, you know what, Vape, I want you to hold this. And I want you to hold these. And I want you guys all to put some emotes in the chat. Let's get it. This is our last match between these two. And all right, let's do it, chat. Only one is going to be moving on to take on Sunio. I have no idea what kind of prize that is, but let's do it. Let's lock in for our last match between these two. Coming up after this, by the way, losers round number 1. Have some blood. Thank you so much for the follow. Is it MK Smell 11? Is this new? This is a brand new game, Adam Murphy. It came out about 7 years ago. Let's get it! And the final match, is it going to be Lemmertoss? Is it going to be Disarded? Who the hell knows? By the way, Mao and Platinum Hunt, make sure you guys are aside. You guys are in Outworld. We will need you after this is all said and done. And Banning with another 30 bomb to make this a $50 prize pool. Chat, we got to show Banning some love. Come on, man. Put some B's in the chat. $50 for MK11. They said this game was dead. Banning saying, I want you to hold this, Vape. Banning, I cannot tell you how grateful we are for that, man. Thank you so much for helping support the players. Thank you so much for everything you do. We've got to give him his money's worth. Let's go. And Banning saying y'all must have forgot, but Disarded saying y'all must have forgot here. Well over 250 people in the live audience. And I see Banning getting some love on the YouTube side as well. Thank you so much for helping support this MK11 action coming your way. Ooh, slides up in there. That's a crushing blow. That's gonna hurt. Does he burn the... Okay. This is actually gonna be a lead for Lemmertoss, a very slight lead. Fluid, we getting the autograph today, man? Yeah, you gotta be honest with me, man. Disarded, how do we come back from this? He said it's all love, broski. Thank you so much, Banning, truly. And he tries to down 2, but that's gonna be it. You cannot break away from this. You can, but it's too late. The down 2 gonna send you home. And by the way, Nomi in the chat saying, what character did you like to play in MK11? I love to play some Nightwolf, some Shang, some Noob Saibot. And a little bit of Terminator, believe it or not. Did not quite get around to RoboCop. I always wanted to learn Gearus. Let me ask you guys who have not played this game in forever, who was your mate in this game? Let me know down below. And D-Dub saying Banning loves the players and the chat. I gotta say, man, one of our biggest supporters and a true GOAT. A huge shout out to Banning. Mr. Lonely says Shiva. Rothor saying Jackie, you're a damn liar. Forward 2 into the low, and another forward 2 discarded is on set point. He's starting to pop off, and there is another one. Oh, Jesus. And by the way, guys, we get to see Platinum Hut on deck next. Do not go anywhere. And another grab. Wait, we might have something here. I see some Kano and some Shane coming from David Castro. Jayuki saying Sonya. Sonya was pretty good in this game, especially early on. Discarded, back 3, and a forward 2, and that's gonna be it. Chat, Discarded is going to winners finals to take on Sunio in a $50 tournament. This is impressive stuff, to say the least, chat. He's able to get it done, but Lemurtot's gonna be dropping down. I should guys show you exactly how things went down. That forward 2 into the Icicle Spear. Gonna be too good, just a little bit too good. And chat, with that though, we've got some action to send your way. Remember, this is non-stop MK11 top 8 viewing action. Let's go take a look at that bracket. In case you're just getting here, let me show you what's going down. So with that result, Disarder gonna move on to take on Sunio. But if you think we're done, think again. Moving down to the lower side is gonna be Lemurtos. He's gonna be taking on the winner of Snaketoe and Katana Khan, chat. And now we've got to get to our first losers round number 1 here in this $50 prize pool sponsored by Banning. Malmers taking on Platinum Hunt. I am accepting those invites, chat. Let's get it sent your way and let's go. By the way, No Name, thank you so much for the follow. I see you in the chat. And Rock for Sock says Fujin. Fujin is a scary character. I don't know if we have any Fujins here today, but I'll tell you what, we've got some action here today. Let me go AFK. I cannot afford to besmirch this, chat. Now, let me see here. How do I... Okay, full screen. And we see yet another Sub-Zero Platinum Hunt trying to take a play out of the Distorted playbook. We're going to see if it's good to go. All right, this is going to be a very classic matchup. No, we've got the Rain, the Hydromancer himself coming out. And by the way, Hody not giving Platinum any credit, by the way, whatsoever. And this is going to be losers round number 1, chat. Let's get to it. $50 on the line. If you're just getting here, this is going to be a very good place to start. And Platinum Hunt, though, all right, we're going to see if the carry allegations are going to stick through. By the way, close to 300 in attendance, guys. Thank you so much for being here. And by the way, I'm seeing some Scarlets in the chat as well. Scarlet, though, May. We all remember Macaron. Platinum Hunt taking on Mao. Mao, though, see what he can do with the Hydromancer. Immediately coming through with some mix is going to be Plaid. Plaid, by the way, very new to this game. We're going to see if MK11 is going to be fitting for him. And an instant crushing blow coming from Malmers. And Malmers, the jump in. Platinum Hunt, though, a little bit slow on the draw. And Spawn, people forget, man. It's a classic skin. It's actually the Deadly Alliance skin, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Fujin's a very good character. We all remember the last Evo where Ninja Killer won, by the way, which we did have on stream recently. Platinum Hunt, can he find one more mix? Goes for the back 3. He had to win. Deception, yes. And there it is right there, the 1-2, and that's going to be it. The Platinum Hunt special. Maybe trying to show Disarted up a little bit. I like that, chat. And Mao saying, holy carry. That's absolutely right, chat. All right, let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get you back to the action. $50 on the line. There's a lot to play for here. We're going to see if the Hydromancer is going to be good to go for Mao. Remember, this is a much different Rain. Not much of a sorcerer, more of a classic ninja. All right, goes for an instant grab. How you doing? And by the way, if you're just joining us on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. And there's an instant punish, so goes for the High Riser. Does Mao, and another armor breaker. 1-2. I'm sorry, 1-3, I believe that is. And these grabs really starting to heat up for Mao. Mao, by the way, a longtime veteran of this game. He's going to be hosting this event of his own. On Sunday, I do believe, forward 2 coming from Platinum Hunt. And things are starting to fall apart for Mao. Back 3. And immediately wakes up with some boutons, does Malmers. And the damage, look at the damage, chat. Down 1 again. Back 3-2. Platinum Hunt, he's got to know to punish these. Back 2-1. And there is going to be the game if he doesn't break away. He can't break away, and chat, that is going to do it. Platinum Hunt starting off with some heat, or should I say, starting off with some ice. That is going to be more than enough to get it done. All right. Hey, Platinum Hunt, though. Is he gonna beat the MK1 carried allegations by winning here at MK11? And Mal saying top 5 versus bottom 5 trust. Rain is a very tough character to play in this game. You gotta have the movement. And all right, though, we are seeing Sub-Zero have some luck here. We're gonna see if Mal can answer back and get some success of his own. Chat, on to match number 2 we go. All right, it's a big important match, chat. It looks like we're making a switch to the Liu Kang. No? Maybe Johnny? What are we looking at, chat? Literally tell me, I don't have eyeballs. We're making our way in. Mao looking around for a character. What's it gonna be, Big Mao? Maybe the Nightwolf. Ooh, this will be our first sighting of Nightwolf in quite some time. Mao, show us how it's done. I love this character, by the way. I used to sit and watch Foxy Grandpa stream every single day, and I would learn how to play the character just by watching him. Not nearly as good. Yeah, Hody, Nightwolf, a very good character. Never nerfed, never buffed, just basically a middle-of-the-pack character, no pun intended.
Round 1. Fight.
By the way, Nightwolf, one of the best down threes in the game, and there's the overhead. Do we see the break? I did not see what variation he's playing, though. Shaman, I do believe it is. And for Nightwolf, if you don't know, one of the fastest characters in the game, the movement, second to none. Maybe only to Fujin and Rain. Back 3-2. And I gotta tell you guys, he has an overhead. It's very reactable, but it's kind of not. If you've ever been bonked by it, you know exactly what we're talking about. Excellent pickup coming from Mao. Curious, what's up, man? All right, reels him in. And ooh, tries to go for the grab. Platinum Hunt says, do not pass go. Do not collect Banning's $50. Back 3-2 yet again, and down 1. Big sweeps coming on in. And there's an excellent whiff punish on the side of Platinum Hunt. Platinum Hunt would need a sizable comeback. He's got to go for the reset here at least once. There's a forward 2. And this, I think, is actually going to be enough. Oh my God, Platinum Hunt with some robbery. Ain't no way.
She's dead!
And Snake Toe is saying, I've seen way too much forward 2. By the way, Snake Toe and Katana Kana, make sure you guys are in the hill as, in the room. All right. And Mao, he's got to look for those punishes here. Makes his way in with a forward 1-2. Overhead going to be good to go. All right. And you do not want to break away on that member. Nightwolf, one of the most realistic armor breakers in the entire game. Goes for a sweep. Stand 1 into another sweep. Forward 2 going to lay you out. And this is going to be all she wrote. Down 2, though. That is right. In this game, down 2 was some of the biggest combo damage from your character. And he says, legendary game, outstanding stream. Let's go, Vape. Much love, and thank you so much for being here. Curious, what's up? Crimson, what's up? I appreciate the love on both platforms. And Talis Minto, I see you on both. What's up, my man? Don't break. Well, stand 1. Good grab. Escape failed. Now you've got to guess on the grab, right? Ooh, Platinum Hunt, though, waking up with buttons. Overhead. And D-Pad, what's up, my man? Welcome back. D-Pad, I heard you're coming back, man. I cannot wait to see some more action on your side. Some of the best graphics you will see. Some of the best tournaments you will see. A huge shout out to Big D-Pad. And that's a punish and a half. This is starting to fall apart for Platinum Hunt. And he goes for the full optimal. Back 3 and a back 3 again. The Vape, you should be playing in this well. I want to give these guys a chance. Ooh, the flawless block, and that's gonna be it, Chad. 1-1 gonna be your score, no sweeps, and the Nightwolf coming out with some heat, and I do believe this is a decent matchup. We saw Foxy Grandpa play this against King Gambler at the most recent Evo 4, MK11. And all right, though, that is the fruits of Mao's labor starting to pay off. And now, do we see a switch coming from Platinum Hunt? We do know he plays a Scorpion. He said, yeah, bro, you gotta get in one of these, son. Banning, I'll tell you what, I'll join the one tomorrow. There's gonna be another one tomorrow for the PS5 side. And if you guys wanna join that, all you gotta do is come through to the Discord and sign up for the signups will be out tonight, by the way. I got you, Banning, I got you, man. Hey, you support me, I'm gonna show you guys some crisp gameplay tomorrow. I'm joining. Will I make top 8? I have no idea. Hopefully I do. If we're so lucky to have 9 players. All right, let's do it. Mao coming out with some heat. And by the way, a huge shout out to D-Pad. If you've not already followed him, consider doing so here on the Twitch side. Runs excellent events. One of the more consistent streamers you will find instead of me, who gets lazy and doesn't stream every single day. What do you want from me, Chad? And Hoop's saying a Nightwolf with the Moonfall variation is mad fun. I've seen it before. You know who used to have that? It was Biohazard. Biohazard used to have a sick one. He said you should force Rips to sign up. Hey, man, do I look like the kind of guy that can force Rips to do anything? Probably not, Chad. People forgive me. And by the way, why do we have way more viewers in this than we do for MK1? Do people actually like MK11? Should we do more of this? I think we should. Down 1. Platinum Hunt, though. He's a Scorpion main in MK1. We are seeing some of those roots here in MK11. Forward 3 is good to go. Partial teleport gonna connect. And another jump and tries to anti. You have to be super careful about your anti-airs here. Back 1. So we need a week of MK11. Curious, what do you think we're doing here, man? That's exactly what we're doing. Forward 2 yet again coming in, and there's a low. That is gonna be the Shaman variation. Platinum Hunt trying to challenge, and Platinum Hunt will have the lead. Hey guys, hey, you said we should do MK1? We just did like 3 years of MK1. Forward 3, down 1. Platinum Hunt looking for that shimmy neutron. There's a beautiful back 1 punish on the side of Platinum Hunt. You can see the fundamentals from MK1 starting to follow him, and that is gonna do it. Glock Lee, I got you, man, I got you.
Round 2, fight.
By the way, nearly 300 people in the house. Back 1 punish on the side of Plat. Platinum Hunt's starting to wake up here and now. However, you gotta, ooh, breaks the armor, that's a crushing blow! And say goodbye to your nads, no kids for you. Oh, he catches him with another one! Mao going crazy, and that's gonna hurt! And yes, Ned, I see you in the chat. If you guys don't know, MK11 is a much faster game than MK1, and Mao is really starting to go off. Platinum Hunt is getting bonked! 1-1 into the low. Shake my hand. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart. Oh, Jesus.
Final round, fight.
All right, let's do it. A jump in coming in. Ooh, that's a punish. Ooh, does not confirm. No measure for your pleasure. Forward 1, 2. Down 2 to end it. And now Mao is really starting to go off. Platinum Hunt is going to have to find a way to answer back. Says, get off me, good sir. We shan't be doing that today. You said you can tell that Mao has more MK11 knowledge? For sure, for sure. Mao's played this a lot longer, but if you can rob with Scorpion, we will take it. There's the grab. He jumped it. All right, Platinum Hunt's starting to let us know. Oh my goodness, so Platinum Hunt refusing the block, and I appreciate that. Another sweep, and another forward 2. Platinum Hunt starting to catch on. There's a jump that could have been a big punish. And, oh, that Platinum Hunt, you had this like twice. Down 1, and another sweep, and the high riser. You can combo off of that. And Johnny Consumer, what's going on, man? Dude, Johnny, you were just in time for some MK11 action, and Mao gonna take a 2-1 score. He's having to fight for this every step of the way, I will be honest with you. And all right, Platinum Hunt, do we go back to the Sub-Zero here? Do we potentially get another Game 5? There are 50 clams on the line. It's a lot of clams, Chad. I gotta be completely honest with you. And remember, that high riser, that back 2 right there from Nightwolf, you can actually combo off of that, especially if it's used as an anti-air. What's up to Johnny Consumer, Georgie, Talis Minto on the YouTube side, guys? Once again, be sure to like and subscribe. Yo, what's up, Big Baba Frankie? Who likes MK11 more than Big Baba Frankie? I do not know, Chad. On to the next match we go, 2-1. Your official score so far. And let's do the damn thing, though. Let's get rolling and let's get going. By the way, coming up next is going to be Katana Khan taking on Snake Doe. Snake Doe, who do you even play in this game? I know Katana Khan's going to be coming in hot with that Cetrion.
Fight.
All right, though, immediately comes in with a sweep. Shaman Nightwolf really gave this character a lot of life. And look at Snake Doe right now trying to hide it. Do we spend the interactable? Kill him with the interactable. Interactable is what you need. No, just goes for the command grab. Say goodbye to your nads. And a jump in. Platinum cannot afford to take too much more damage. So look at the mix coming from Mao. And we are just, this is down 1 simulator, 2026. Good grab from Platinum Hunt. He needs a ton more. And MK11 is back. Okay. Ooh, going for Reborn Scorpion, though. That could have been a pickup as well. And the grab, remember, this game is going to be Strike Throw Simulator. I have no idea, Crimson. I have no idea. I've never seen him play. All right. Oh, catches him. You gotta spend the fatal blow. You could have let it rip right there. There's another one. Kill him now. Make him dead. Platinum not getting greedy, though, and there is going to be a fatal blow. Platinum Hunt with the goated comeback. And by the way, he says if Vape says that MK11 is peak, I'll eat my freaking sock. Looks like you're eating your sock, because this game is, in my opinion, the best MK game. No cameos, no uplocks. Get it out of here, chat. And self-regenerating meter. And another sweep. Platinum Hunt trying to send us to that game 5. 1-1-2. Platinum Hunt not trying to go for an anti-air there. Stand 1. Back 1 is going to be good to go. By the way, Henrique says, I love the neutral of this game. It's very neutral intense. And by the way, Snake Doe says, I suck at this game. We're going to see what's going to happen here. Big sweep coming in. And another one. Jump in, but there's a stand 1. 2-1 as well. Back 1. Platinum Hunt with some plus frames. That is going to be a... Ooh, drops it. And by the way, says, sorry, it's my first time chatting with people such a stream. Dude, you're welcome here, man. Thank you so much for tuning in. He spends the fatal blow. This is not going to kill, but it should give him the life lead. Oh, we love some MK11 around here. You will never catch me besmirching this game. Spear coming in. Mao's got the lead. Platinum Hunt, what's it gonna be? And remember, it costs me a meter for Nightwolf to make that a minute. That's gonna be Plat. Back 3 time. Down 1. Overhead. What's the mix? The jump from Platinum Hunt. And we are just matching in that chat. Is going to send us to a game number 5, Platinum Hunt and Mao going full double pits to Chesty here, and one more to send it home. And Mao saying the triple poke. Hey, we're bringing out the demons tonight. Absolutely, chat. I need you guys all to make some noise. This is our last match between these two. Remember, we've got so many matches for your viewing pleasure. $50 on the line, courtesy of my goat banning. And now, let's send it your way. Only one is going to come out on top. And Mao, we're going to the main, the Liu Kang. This is a much different character than he is in MK1. Wait. Ooh, we're going with the mirror. He's going to try to show him how it's done. Oh, hell no, Chad. Guys, make some noise. Thank you again for being here. Thank you so much for supporting. And one more to send it home. And by the way, the Poyanator, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat. And by the way, Poyanator getting us super, super close to our sub goal. I appreciate you coming in with some love. 5 months on the board. What's up, my man? All right, Platinum Hunt kind of getting taken through the ringer. If you guys are wondering who's who, Platinum Hunt is a Scorpion player. Tip jar's right there. Thank you so much. All right, Platinum Hunt not trying to get outdone by his own character. And Malmers is going to be on the right side, Chad. What's up, by the way, Prince Matthew and Papita? I see you. All right, Mao looking good. Down 1 again from Plat. There's going to be a big grab. This is still very doable. People forget, man. Nice crushing blow. Tries to wake up with a stand 1. Back 1 is going to be good, and that's the robbery. And Bowser with a 17 bomb. Saying Lo Siento. He put us, by the way, in Poyanator on a 5 bomb. Let's go. Bowser, I see exactly what you did there, getting us to $6-7 in the house. Thank you so much. And Poyanator right behind him, coming through with some heat. And that is going to put Platinum Hunt on set point. And by the way, Poyanator and Bowser collectively, thank you guys so much. $67 in the prize pool. And what is that? 9 + 5, 14 subs on the day. All right, Platinum Hunt getting knocked down a peg. And guys, can we get some B's for both Bowser and for banning? Collectively, $67 in that prize pool, courtesy of them. Back 3, down 1, forward 3 coming from Plat. Is Platinum gonna bring it back? Platinum Hunt, and we saw him do it last round, and it looks like he could do it this round. Back 1 again, is this gonna be enough? And Platinum Hunt is 1 hit away, and Platinum Hunt's gonna take out Mao with some teabag. I can't do it right, Chad. You get the idea, though. Mao, thank you so much for coming through and playing, though. Hopefully you had a fun time. And with that, we've got to bring out the chicken. A huge shout out to Mao, by the way, one of our biggest supporters and a close friend of mine and the channel. He's gonna be running his own MK11 event this weekend, Chad. A 3-2 score. Let's go take a look at that replay. Snake, though, this is different from MK1. It doesn't matter who creates the hill. But if you would like, yes, I can. Or Katana Khan, do you just want to create the hill? Chat, with that result right there, though, we've got ourselves a match. Let me show you guys exactly how this is going down. So it will be Platinum Hunt. He's going to be moving on to take on Mr. Pups. That is going to happen in 2 matches. Chat, coming up next, I give you Katana Khan. Katana Khan was an Omega Sweat in this game, taking on Snake Doe. Snake Doe, a lot of known success coming from MK1. Let's see how they look in MK11. And as always, guys, thank you so much for the love. Poyanator, Bowser, Banning, and everybody else who has shown the channel some love. We appreciate you a ton. But now we've got to give you some action. And Katana Khan, I see you in the building. Let me actually create the hill. I got you. All right. And now Katana Khan. Okay, no, Katana Khan's creating. We're good to go, Chad. And now let's do it. Let's go and let's roll. Thank you guys again so much for being here. If you're enjoying some MK11 action, let me know. We're trying to do these events a lot more, though. I love this game. And all right, Snake, I see you in the chat. Let me go AFK. Wait, what is this? That's an old scene. All right, guys, this is losers round number 1. The winner will be moving on. Katana Khan, known for that amazing Cetrion. But what does Snake Doe have for this? We're going to find out real quick who's getting knowledge checked here. And by the way, I felt like this game was a huge, nice change of pace. We've been doing so much MK1. I said, you know what? Let's go back to our roots here. And it seems to be paying off tremendously. By the way, yes, $67 on that price pool. Very close to getting towards that $100 goal. Say Vape dug into the archives for that graphic. That was a very old one, by the way. That's a very, very old one. Just like me, Chad. Chad, am I getting that old? It's 32 completely washed. And I see us on that level 2 hype train. Ooh, Snake though with the Shangbang. This is not a bad matchup whatsoever. Let's do it. By the way, shout outs to all 300 plus people in the live audience. And Attila, thank you so much for the follow on the YouTube side. Much love. All right, Snake though, let's see how it's gonna be looking. Katana Khan immediately comes out with a ground pound. This could get real bad for Snake though if he does not know this character. Fireball's coming out, tries to go forward 4 on his way in. Katana Khan, Cetron, the best zoner in MK1. No, wait, no. Sunio might have something to say about that, and I think he does. And this is the Cetrion gameplay, chat. This is what it's all about. There's gonna be a beautiful use of the parry. Jump in coming. Snake though trying to make his way in though. You've got to be ready for it. And Georgie, thank you so much for the follow here on Twitch. What's up, man? And Shang, known as a zoner, but he's got very good up-close buttons. You're not seeing that necessarily right now, because Snake though, he's kind of getting hit with a lot of boulders. And Snake though, and I do believe that the fireball, the ground eruption variation from Shang does a lot better in this matchup. You've got to flawless block that second one. Ooh, he's going for the rising corpses. All right, Snake though not completely caught out of his lead. And yo, what's up, Georgie? I see you. Romeo, what's up, man? Says Wilson. Look at these two just testing each other. Katana Khan takes the lead. Katana Khan, this is a close one. Forward 4, but that's gonna be a whiff upon him as he had it. No flawless block. And wait. Can he find it? Snake though. Trying to go for a stand 3. Snake tho's close. If he gets one confirmed, there it is right there, Chad. No, he drops it. He's dead. Oh my goodness, Chad. That does not combo. You have to go for the high riser after that, Snake though. All right, saying, you know what? There's not a lot of helping hands here. Katana Khan continuing to zone. If you stay here, you will die. What's it gonna be, Mr. Snake? 2 premier zoners going at it. Katana Khan trying to make their way far into this tournament, though. There's a fireball to blast through you. All right, Snake though having some success. Beautiful step back punish into the KB. Snake though starting to wake up. And look at that stagger. Katana Khan wisely calls it out. Shang has a very good auto shimmy in this game, by the way. Look how excited I am, Chad. Do you guys ever hear me this excited against MK1? I don't think so. Beautiful flawless block from KK. Says, get off of me, good sir. Social distancing, shout outs to COVID. Katana Khan starting to kind of take over. Corpse drop, spend the fatal blow, but that doesn't connect either. This game sucks. And he is dead. Shake my hand, chat. That is gonna do it. 1-0 gonna be the score. And yeah, Shang has notoriously one of the worst fatal blows in the entire game. 25 frame startup, I believe. It's not something you can just throw out. Unless sometimes you can throw it out. People forget, man. By the way, guys, thank you so much for getting us to a level 2 hype train, and thank you so much for getting us to $67 in that prize pool. This game, in my opinion, is not dead. It's only mostly dead.
What's up?
And Pecco saying, so is this what it takes to be a pro Cetrion player? That's right, yes. All right, we are going and we are flowing. I'm having a ton of fun with this, guys. I miss this game. By the way, tomorrow we will be doing a PS5 version, assuming we get enough signups. I have no idea how the PS5 scene is looking on this game, but I'll tell you what, I'm joining it. And that's something you can take to the bank, chat. What are going to be your current score? Snake, though, going to be coming out with that Shang yet again. Cetrion's a very solid character. You don't see him like in the EVO top 3, top 4, top 5, but definitely a character that if you have to play against, you know you're in for a long set or a short set, depending on how it goes. A premier zoner we see. Katana Khan, back 3-4. Back 3-4 yet again. Katana Khan with a nice restand. And Cetrion, though, with those twisted wins, one of the better special moves in the game. It's plus on everything. You have to flawless block it. Good grab coming from, good tech coming from Snake. He said the PS5 version has probably even more players, probably on the North American side. I know the CIS and the EU region love it on the PC. All right. Oh, that's a no punish. And that is it, though. That is going to do it. The fireball coming from none other than Katana Khan. They are looking good. Snake, he's got to get going. I have a feeling Katana Khan is not going to be letting him off the gas pedal. There's a beautiful combo. Can you pick it up? No, sends him towards the corner. And look at this, the neutral on display from Snake, though. That's a nice pickup. And a beautiful crushing blow to go right behind it. Snake, though, with a tremendous life lead. People forget, man, Shane can do some damage in this game. Snake, though. The only problem with Cetron is it's not a ton of damage, a little bit Cyrax-esque. You can see why Katana Khan likes both of these characters. And by the way, James Ball saying the best MK ever created, man, I have to say it's up there. And that's a beautiful crushing blow for Katana Khan. Gonna land that one quite nicely. And one more confirm will send us into fatal blow territory. Katana Khan starting to go off. And one hit away. And Katana Khan catches him on the wake up roll. That is a 2-0 score coming from the Cetrion main to my left. Katana Khan starting to get it done. 2-0 gonna be your score. And Snake, though, the question is, do they have anything they can switch to? Chat, let's go take a look at that replay. And well over 300 in attendance. Yo, what's going on, Big Sinner? No autographs for you as well. No pictures either, no pictures. And chat, I gotta see, man, who are the people that have been here just waiting for an MK11 event? Who's been waiting, lurking in the chat forever, saying, you know what, I want this man to eventually throw on an MK11 event? Today is your day. Snake, though, says we're coming out with the Shang yet again. Do we switch variations? Let's take a look, chat. Let's see what's under the hood. And Nomi, I see you, I see you. And yo, what's up, Significant Iron? Welcome back to the chat. Today's a very special day. Welcome to our MK11 special, which could turn into our MK11 regular if we start getting enough signups. Before $67 in the prize pool, it's a lot of cheddar, chat. If I had $67, I'd go Hollywood on you guys. Never see me again. And Kay, I see you since I've been waiting for this day. Yatagarasu, what's up, my man? You know who's not been waiting for this day, though, is Snake, though, getting taken through the ringer. Katana Khan. He said, what time tomorrow? Around this time, yes, 3 p.m. Eastern time. If you'd like to play some MK11, if you have the PS5 version, be sure to sign up. And if you're not in the Discord, jump up in that cord. Katana Khan on set point.
Round 2, fight.
Katana Khan looking to put this away. By the way, coming up next will be Mr. Pups taking on Platinum Hunt. Make sure you guys are both in the hill. Ooh, that is not what the doctor ordered for Snake, though. And Katana Khan with a huge knowledge check. We just saw Game 5. Are we gonna see, are we gonna see Snake, though, start to wake up here? Katana Khan, though, all over him, tries to turn into him. There's a launcher, but he doesn't believe. And jump-ins in this game, extremely broken. You see why they invented up block? There's a nice flawless block. Katana Khan choosing not to spend meter on that. Fireballs on their way out. Katana Khan on their way in. Do we see a grab? Yes, we do. I can smell the grab, chat. I can literally smell it. And this is looking real rough for Snake, though. He's got to find his way to a fatal blow. Katana Khan gonna continue to zone. There's a pickup. Back 3-4. Twisted wins. Katana Khan needs about 1 or 2 more hits. Katana Khan looking for that kill shot. And I don't know if this is gonna get any better for Snake, though. He needs 1 more. And Chad, 1 more hit at Chip. Wait a minute, there it is. Kill him now. Spin the fatal blow. And that is gonna be it, Chad. Snake, though, with his first round on the board. Whatever, Spawn. I'm not a scientist. Yo, what's up, Victor Von Doom? There's gonna be the round. Snake, though, bringing it back. Can he get a game on the board, though? That is the ultimate question, Chad. We want to see an extension here. More measure for your pleasure. And Romeo saying, where's gonna be the low Ciento at? There's a nice rock wall on the side of Katana Khan. And Chad, I'm excited to see this game again. It's been way too long. I get that a lot, by the way. I'm just kidding, I never get it. Katana Khan trying to sharpshoot this man. All right, Snake, though, playing a little bit better, but does ultimately fall victim to the grab yet again. And that is gonna be a KB. Say goodbye to your ribs, you don't need them. And Katana Khan, just like that, has Snake, though, on death's door. There's a nice, okay, there's a launcher. Katana Khan, ooh, that did not connect. And that is super unfortunate for Snake, though, and Chad. That is going to do it. Katana Khan with a 3-0 score. And that is going to be it. By the way, Snake, though, thank you so much for playing. I know this is not your forte, your main game, but regardless, thank you so much. Snake, though, where have you gone?
Lo siento! Lo siento, Wilson!
And Chad, with that result, though, that is going to be the end of match number 4. You're going to see a couple more lower bracket matches before we head upstairs for our big winners finals. You are not going to want to miss Peak Cinema. But Chad, with that, let's go take you back to that bracket. Let me show you exactly how things are moving along. So, with that, let's go take a look. Kitana Khan going to be moving on to take on Lemurtos. That is going to be a rematch of the winner side where Lemurtos won a 3-2, I do believe. And Chad, coming up next, this is going to be a banger. Platinum Hunt taking on Mr. Pups. And now let's do it. Mr. Pups, I'm sending you that Forever King. Let's get started, guys. Thank you again so much for hanging out. If you're on that YouTube side, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let's do it. By the way, Platinum Hunt, where the hell are you? Nia in the chat says the better MK game. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. And Platinum Hunt, are we in this hill? We need you. We need you now. Chad, this is going to be losers quarterfinals coming your way. And all right, over 300 people in live attendance. Thank you guys again so much for the support, and thank you so much for being here. Without you, this would not be possible. Platinum, why have you left? Let me see. Hang on, let me see if Platinum Hunt is still here. Is he in this hill? Let me go take a look at this chat real quick. Platinum, get in here. All right, chat, losers for quarterfinals coming your way. And it looks like Platinum is going to be making his way downtown. Remember, if you're on stream, make sure you're close to the stream. What's up, Sweet Saiba? What's up, Spawn? What's up, Cal Aggies? Nia in the chat as well. And look at there, Platinum Hunt making his way in. Stunning and perhaps even brave. All right, we're good to go, chat. Losers quarterfinals, and it's coming your way here on the PC side of MK11. This game, by the way, in my opinion, is the best looking MK game ever of all time. All right, let's do it, Mr. Pups. Get up in here. Show us how it's done. What's going on, Cal Aggies? Happy Friday to you as well. And Fair Deer Gun, what's up, man? He says MK11 is the go-to game. Who might have disagree with you? Who would I even be? And Platinum Hunt says it's coming out with some Sub-Zero. Who is Mr. Pups going to pick? I've seen him on some Nightwolf in the past. Mr. Pups sponsored by WM. Platinum Hunt coming by the way of the last Ronins. And our first Fujin of the night. Talk about some top tier. I'm ready for it, Chad. And let's do it. Yes, by the way, tomorrow we will have a PC version of this game. I'm sorry, a PS5 version of this tournament. Be sure to tune in, be sure to sign up. And by the way, as it currently stands, a $67 prize pool. If you want to donate to that, look no further than right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Let's do it, Chad. All right, Platinum Hunt coming out. Fujin, by the way, the quickest character in the game. Platinum Hunt, though, says all I need is forward 2 and a dream. Give me one quick second, Chad. I know the audio might cut out for a second. And let's do it. Fujin, by the way, the quickest whip punishes, though, some of the best damage you can ask for. He said, you need someone to commentate tomorrow? Nia, you joining it up? This is what we're doing? Nia, I need you to settle my crazy ass down. Are you up for the gig? Don't lie to me. I'll find out if you are. What's up, Online Kale? Is that Online Kale? I know you're the deep as well. 4-3 coming in. And a back 2 attempt here. It will be Platinum Hunt in the lead. He said, I'm up for it. All right, Nia, hey, jump up in the Discord if you're not there already. Let's do it. Back 2 again, and Platinum Hunt going through the wind bomb treatment. And by the way, Nen, I see you right there. Yes, there's a donation link. Thank you so much for even considering. And with that, chat, it is going to be all Mr. Pups.
Round 2, fight.
Mario Gaming says, greetings from Jamaica, greetings from California, man. Much love to you, and much love to Jamaica. Greetings from Venezuela. Brian, I see you in the chat. What's up, my man? Much love to everybody watching around the world. Back 1 again. Mr. Pups looking a little bit too clean, and I hate that, chat, but I kind of like it. Stand 1, stand 1, 2. Back 3 is good to go. Mr. Pups trying to be ever elusive, though. Gonna freeze that man in real time. All right, got you, Nia. Got you. Let's do it tomorrow. I got you. I need you to settle my crazy ass down. Can you do it? Back 3. Ooh, down 1. That could have been a hell of a pickup. And by the way, the Rush thing, I thought I was the best looking game. You are, of course, Rush. And this should be all she wrote. Does he spend the fatal blow? Doesn't even need it. But does he need it? If he lets this go, though, that is going to be the biggest fumble of all time. And a slide coming in. Platinum Hunt going to be getting it done. Kaizen saying greetings from Germany. What's up? To our reptile demon Kaizen. Much love. Beautiful KB to start us off, but he's coming right in eastbound. And Anonymous with a 7 bomb to get us over that $70 barrier. Hey Siri, what's 67 plus 7? Chat, because of the math I've done in my head, that is going to be a $74 prize pool. Anonymous, thank you so much for that. Chat, we are 26 away from hitting $100 in our first return to MK11. Thank you again, and that's a crushing blow. Back 3, Platinum Hunt. He's got this man on thin ice, literally. Oh, no, spend it, spend it, spend it. And Mr. Pups is going to let it rip just like me inside of an elevator. Love to see it, Kale. Love to see it. Is this going to be enough to kill? It's going to be close. Ooh, he's alive, but just barely. Double win push. He tries to slide up in there. What's up, by the way, Tando? And he kills him. No. Are you kidding me? Mr. Pups fumbling the bag here in a $74 prize pool 1-0 score on the side of Platinum Hunt. Mr. Pups, what happened there, man? What happened? You have to tell all 300 plus people exactly what happened there. That makes me angry, Mr. Pups. Chat, welcome back to some MK11 action, though. We have ourselves an amazing stream, and this is going to be our losers quarterfinals going down. After this, by the way, is going to be Lemurtos taking on Katana Khan. Make sure you guys are locked, loaded, and ready to go. Is that going to be your next co-commentator? Well, we'll see. We have to have auditions. Should we have a Vapes fight night like an American Idol, but for commentators? What do you guys think? Hey, whoever slips me the first 20 gets the gig, by the way. So, of course, it's going to banning. Can you imagine me doing an American Idol? I'm sorry, dog. It's not you. Please hang up your microphone. On today's edition of American Idol co-commentary style. Vape's Got Talent. Yes, that's what we're doing, Chad. Just me. Just hang up your microphone. Turn off your PC. You don't have what it takes. Please don't leave us, Chad. Either way, let's go. And yo, what's up, Dwigs? We're here in losers quarterfinals. And all right, the Joker coming in. Joker, a very powerful character in this game. We saw Sonic Fox literally win Final Combat with this character. That was before custom variations. Nice. What's up, Dragonfire? I see you. Ooh, stand 1. Platinum says, if you don't take your turn, I most certainly will. Oh, Jesus. Down 2 coming in. Back 3 as well. By the way, guys, I have to say I did not expect such a strong reception. Nearly $100 on the board. Ooh, don't do that. For sure, don't do that. 14 subs on the day. I gotta say, I think people miss MK11. I think we're gonna be doing more of this. Back 3, and that's the route. Mr. Pups selling yet again. Come on now. You could have broken away from that, by the way.
Round 2, fight.
And if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. We want to do more MK11 action. We'll be sure to do some more MK1 to go with it. Oh, that's a punish and a half, but he's a little bit slow on the draw. Mr. Pups has got to kick it into gear. He's going to do exactly that. Zudis says MKX win. I'm not sure we're going to do MKX. That was a little bit before my time in the FGC, but you know what? Never say never. Or 2-1-2. Back 3. And a step back here. Mr. Pups, he's playing pretty fundamentally sound. The problem is he's not getting a lot of damage. There's the bomb explosion. And Mr. Pups standing in his face. No! Mr. Pups, you've got to get going. You got to check yourself, else you wreck yourself. And another grab. Platinum Hunt is playing Mix Simulator 2025. That's a punish. Spend the fatal blow. No! Platinum can break. Platinum can break. But he's dead. That's the problem, chat. All right, let's do it, chat. Some MK11 action for your viewing pleasure. If this was not on your itinerary, better add it here pretty soon. And by the way, Youngin, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the flow state. Thank you so much for the jewels. On the YouTube side, thank you so much for showing us some love. You guys want to see some MKX? And by the way, it's not going to show it on the overlay, but we just got a $2 donation, and I don't want to say the name, but from UB, thank you so much to put us at $76. You absolute demon. Thank you again for the love. Platinum Hunt going through the treatment here. Joker starting to lock in. Nice. And a forward 2-1-2. No KB to go with it. Tries to go for the interactable. Platinum Hunt not having it, though, Chad. Well over 300 in attendance. Can he find his way to the fatal blow? This mix is going to determine a lot. Go forward two. Wait a minute. Go forward two. It's not going to hit that. It's going to be the game, and we are all tied up 1-1. Get out of my face. And Chad, what do you guys think? Would you guys like to see a rotation of MKX, MK11, and MK1? Or should we just stick with MK11? I'll stick with this game forever, Chad. You can't make me change. You don't own me. By the way, UB, thank you so much for that donation of $2 to put us at $76 on the day. Be a pretty sick rotation, Chad. I don't know. I'm not going to do it. That being said, I might do it. Murad, what's up? I'm seeing a lot of rotation. That'd be a sick blunt rotation, chat. People forget, man. $76 currently in that prize pool. A huge shout out to this amazing community. And Mr. Puffs, what do we decide to do? He's got to come out with the same character. Looks like Platinum Hunt is going to do it as well. By the way, Tando, don't you guys have an event tonight? A little bit of 2v2 action. All right, let's do it, chat. On to the next match. And by the way, the only thing that sucks about this game is anytime you take your mouse off of the game screen, it cuts out. Mr. Lowen says, I want 11 every day. I want you here every day. What's up? I'm not gonna lie, MKX still not dead, man. Hey, you see Destroyer going crazy with that game. All right, big bomb coming on in. Down one as well. Board one. 2-1 into the bomb explosion. And Platinum Hunt was a very good whip punish. That back one. I seen it coming from a mile away. Give me one quick second. You might hear the audio cut out momentarily. Huge shout out to Tando, by the way. If you're looking for some MKL1 events, be sure to tune in. He's running some 2v2, some 3v3s, some 1v1s. Platinum Hunt on the verge. And Mr. Pups in some trouble here. Platinum Hunt immediately gonna answer back. Looking good. People forget, man. And all 300 people in live attendance, thank you guys again so much for choosing this to be the stream you watch. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your day. And by the way, Katana Khan, make sure that you and Lemmertoss are good to go coming up next. And by the way, chat, I see the problem here. I see the problem. Mr. Pups is not using his cameo. And he's been barely going for up blocks, chat. Har, har, har. Ooh, a little bit interactable. Do it right back to him. Do it right back to him. No, that's a punish. No. Stand two, I think, would nail him. Jump in. Oh, Jesus. He's trying to do the corner optimal. He's trying to die by the looks of it. Hey. Oh, that's going to hurt. He's loading up that KB. And Mr. Pups tracking him down like an actual serial killer. Back three is good to go. Platinum, can he find that game-winning mix? Remember, only 950 health for Joker. Everything you hit him with is going to hit like a truck in chat. That is going to be the game. Absolutely. Yo, what's going on, Big Fresh? Welcome back to the chat. Spawn, it's crazy when you're commentating a game you actually enjoy, am I right? And yo, what's going on, Big Fresh? Do not think you can hide in my chat. And there's a big difference when you commentate a game you actually enjoy. And Platinum on a 2-1 score. Thank you so much for shopping at Walmart, chat. On to the replay. It's crazy when you commentate a game you actually know what you're talking about. A little bit. However, chat, Platinum on taking him through the ringer. Junior, thank you so much for the subscription on the YouTube side. And all right, let's get rolling and let's get going, chat. Back to the action. And yes, Fresh, some MK11. Hey, man, we got you. We got you covered. What's up? And Victor, thank you so much for the follow here on the YouTube side. Much love. All right, guys, need you guys to lock in. Hold on to your butts now. It's about to get interesting. Give me one quick second here. All right, let's do it, Chad. Let's do it. Nice random select. Did he actually random select? Foolish mistake. Ooh, all right. We got a little bit of a rain coming out. Look at this, man. Coming out in the toga, and I appreciate that. Some nice toga action, Chad. Let me put that overlay back up. You guys deserve the overlay. Back three is going to go from Platinum on Sub-Zero. Going to be a very popular character in this game. I will say that Europe loves their Sub-Zero. North America likes their Fujin a little bit more, in my opinion. No. North America likes Spawn and Gearus. I remember we used to have like regional characters. Like we used to be able to say which region likes playing the best. Tries to go for the Hydro, for the Hydro Palm. All right, Platinum still in the lead. Remember, oh my God, he just got caught with his head in the cookie jar. He said everything about doing some beef sets. The problem is nobody actually has legitimate beef. Super Hutch. All right, Platinum Hunt on set point. Is Platinum Hunt really going to make it into top 4 territory? Chat, we got to get some more MK11 players to hold it down against these MK1 players. Ooh. All right, that is not going to be ideal. 9 out of 10 doctors are not going to recommend getting stabbed through the face, through your head, on a big boulder spike. All right, Platinum Hunt, this should be the lead if he goes full double piston chest. Ooh, but I dropped him here. And the high riser, that does not connect. That's a big back 2 punish. Let's do fake beef. All right, I have beef with the entire chat. What's up? Who wants the set? Back 2-1. Back 2-1 again. Keeps it plus. Platinum Hunt, though, poking a special. Mr. Pups has got to start optimizing those. That is going to cost him. Down 2s from the gods. And Mr. Pups is only down by 1 round. Keep in mind, Platinum Hunt's still on set point. I have beef with the entire chat. Who wants it, chat? I'm a crazy person. I'm homeless. Spend it? Yes, sir. I would actually love to get... What's up, Big Bob and Frankie? And Fresh, don't forget to like and subscribe. Absolutely. And by the way, what is this in my Cash App? Hang on a second, Chad. Hang on a second. Fresh, if this is you, I swear to God, spends the fatal blow, but it's not going to be any good. And Fresh, I swear, if this is you, and Fresh dropping a 24 bomb on us to make it a $100 prize pool. Fresh, you think I'm not going to notice? Thank you so much for everything you do. And Chad, wait, why is Platinum selling? Why is he selling? Mr. Pups, kill him. Mr. Pups, kill him now. Thank you so much, by the way, Big Fresh, man. Nothing but love, and that's going to do it, Chad. $100, by the way, in the piggy bank, courtesy of Big Fresh coming through most recently in a 3-1 score. Platinum Hunt moves on to top 4 territory. And chat, with that result, let's go take a look at that replay. Mr. Pups, thank you so much for playing Platinum Hunt, by the way. Getting a lot better by the looks of it.
Lo siento!
A very good set, a very fun set, and Platinum Hunt showing that he's actually pretty decent at this game. All right, who would ever thought an MK1 player could come through and show up? Another MK1 player. Chad, let's go take a look at that in Fresh. Nothing but love. Thank you so much for everything you do. Chad, with that result, though, it is going to now be Platinum Hunt going to losers semifinals. This is the farthest he's ever made it in these tournaments. But, Chad, if you think we're done, think again. $100 on the board. Kitana Khan going to be taking on Lemurtoss. Invites are out. Let's do this damn thing. Let's see if Kitana Khan can get the revenge from the winner's side. And let's go. Give me 1 second. I'm simply creating the hill. All right, KK, I see you. Lemurtoss, I see you. I'm taking you all with me. All right, let's do it, Chad. You know what we're looking at here. After this, by the way, the big match. This is going to be Disarded. I'm sorry, after this, Disarded going to be taken on Sunio. Who do you have in that? I can see a case for either player. All right, it's go time, which means it is showtime. We've got Lemurtoss taking on KK. Guys, make some noise. Let's get going. All right, gentlemen, start your engines. Let's get cooking. Kitana Khan known for that Cetrion. Do we maybe see a switch up, though? I do believe they also play a nice Sindel. And we know what Lemurtoss is coming out with. Kitana Khan says we're coming out with the Cetrion. Let's get it. And Nia says, yeah, don't get hacked. Yeah, don't click on the Gunnar links, man, on Discord. You will not live to tell a tale. See, I'm a sophisticated man. I go to Reddit. Yada Garaza says, Mr. Beast earnings, yes, courtesy of Big Fresh and so many more. $100 in this prize pool. Guys, let's get going. This is going to be a battle between Up Close taking on Zoning. Guys, hold on to your butts. Let's get going. By the way, we're here in the Soul Chamber, by the way. Guys, who remember when Aftermath came out for this game? It was such a peak time. Curious thing, I'd rather get hacked. I got you, man. Send me your credit card information, not a problem. Wind Bomb coming out. Now throwing him down. Lemurtoss, though. Needs a final lead, though. Coming in with the kitty cat. You love to see it. Oh, Jesus. And Kitana Khan starting to really pull away. I will tell you, Kitana Khan. Ooh, the flawless blazing. Kill him. Chop his head off. Murder him. All right, Lemurtoss throws a brick at him. Kitana Khan comes with a boulder of their own. Powering himself up. That is a projectile energy parry. Kitana Khan looking to finish this one off. We know what an Omega Sweat Kitana Khan is at MK1. It all started at MK11, and that is going to be more than enough. And All right, 300 people in live attendance to watch this go down like 4 flat tires. Katana Khan once again gets another big counter and a step back punish there. ADGR, what's up, my goat? And Platinum Hunt, I have no idea either, but whatever you did, keep doing it, man. You're leveling up, and I appreciate the level up. That being said, you will be taking on the winner of this next. Not next, but after Winners Finals. And this tournament is moving along. This tournament is cruising along. Nice. And the damage is only going to be heating up from here. Down one again. 1-2 into a big grab. He said, cheers, y'all, and Coach, much love, ADGR. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. Wind bomb setup's coming out. All right. Lemurtos having a much better round, but Katana Khan still going to be making him go through this zoner treatment here. And Cetrion, though, an insane zoner and had a teleport to go with it. This character was truly top tier at one point. Good grab again. And when Customs came out, though, this character was insane. All right. Lemurtos, though, they've got to get something going here. Is that going to be punched? The dunk upon him, and he's dead. Ain't no way he made that read. Lemurtos with the quickest micro duck you've ever seen spends the fatal blow, and he is going to get it done. Absolute insanity, chat. And guys, welcome back to some Mortal Kombat 11. I missed this game, man. I truly did. All right. By the way, $100 in the board. Thank you so much to everybody who contributed. Thank you so much to everybody who's been watching. Thank you so much to everybody that's been supporting. We also crushed our sub goal. I think people want to see some more MK11, man. I could be wrong, but I think I'm right. Who prefers MK1? Let me find out. Hello? And this is falling apart for Katana Khan. They had an outstanding lead at one point, but now look at this. Though goes for a grab. And that command grab, you cannot roll against it. And this should be all she wrote. And the down one into the sun, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. Unless... Wait a minute. No, there is nothing you can do. He's dead, Chad. And that is going to be Lemurtos on a 1-0 score. This Kodal starting to cook up here and start to look kind of good. And Kodal, the best grappler. He's like the Reiko equivalent of MK1. Chad, onto the replay. Let's get it. And I got you, Fresh. I got you. Trust me. And all right, well over 300 in live attendance. And I see a lot of love coming out. This Kodal is looking pretty top tier. Katana Khan gonna have to answer back. The thing is, I think that this is their main loadout. I don't know if they have anything else. Unless, do we maybe go with some Sindel? No, we're sticking with the Cetrion. And Snowboard's coming through with a 20 bomb on the super chat side to support the stream. Thank you so much. That is our third super chat of the day. And Snowboard saying, you know what? I want you to hold this. A 20 bomb coming in from Big Snowboards. Do not think you can hide in my chat. Thank you again. And Demo, what's up, my man? Oh man, guys, I think the community truly missed this game, and I'm glad we're able to bring it back. And Snowboard's damn near making me spit out my vape and pass out. I appreciate that, by the way, Snowboards. Much love. W Snow, W Chat, W Community, WMK11. All right, Lemurtos doesn't have the lead, but he has a character who can bring that back with the flick of a wrist or the flick of a giant sword. Okay. Tries to get him to let go of block. Ooh. Tries to come in with the kitty cat. Katana Khan answering back with some lows. Does not want to get micro ducked. I love MK11 so much. Hey, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody who appreciates this game. For you guys who don't know, this is my original. Isn't that doggy move? Spawn. If he amplifies it, no. Okay, comes in with a grab. Lemurtos gonna be rejecting that. Any Sindel mains? Not today, I don't think. However, tomorrow could be a different story. And Lemurtos, oh, he's gonna spend the fatal. 950 health as well. The doggy move? Yes, Nia. Yes, Spawn. W Spoon. Is this enough to kill? I think so. No, he's alive, but just barely. Put up the sun. Oh, no, never mind. Just a forward two.
Wish to die.
It's a chinchilla. And I see all those likes coming in on the YouTube side, guys. Once again, if you've not already liked the stream, consider doing so. We're having a tremendous time here on the MK11 side. Katana Khan unable to get to their offense here, and you can see the backdash coming from Lemurtos, a boulder to meet you at the door. And I guess I've already heard it today. You can hear it a lot in my tone. I'm actually very excited for the stream, guys. I love this game. And Gangster for Life, we'll see if we can get full auto back. Completely going to be up to him after all, but now drowning in his own blood. And this is falling apart for Katana Khan. Lemurtos seems to have the answer, and Lemurtos is one combo away. Wait. All right, this is going to be Cetron. Ooh, spends the Fatal Blow. I can appreciate that. They need some damage, and they need it now, chat. By the way, chat, let me know if the game audio needs to be turned up or down. I want to make sure you guys are getting a good experience. Let me know if I need to be turned up or down. I'll yell more. Kitty cat. All right. Lemurtato gets hit. He needs one more. Just pull out the sun, bro. Whip it out. Let me see it. Tanakon trying to zone, but against this Kodo, the kitty cat is gonna do it. Oh, Jesus, man. That is gonna be more than enough.
She's dead!
And Lemurtos on a 2-0 score just like that. He is cleaning this up. Katana Khan has got to lock in if they have any hope of bringing this back, chat. But I will tell you, some more action coming your way. By the way, Sunio and Distorted, make sure you guys are up in the hill as soon as this is done. By the way, currently a $100 prize pool brought to you by a lot of incredible members, including Banning, Bowser, Fresh. Thank you so much. If anybody else wants to donate to that, look no further than that link right there. And besitos to you as well, Yadagarasu. Let's get you back to the action. Shutter, what's going down? So I don't want to play Katana Khan or Kodo, bro. That sucks, Platinum Hunt. You should have let Pups win. However, let's get you back to the action. Katana Khan needs to start on a reverse 3-0. Cetron known as a premier zoner in this game, but also super clutch up close. Okay, trying to get that stagger. Gonna have to settle for a grab. Is gonna be Katana Khan. All right, Rockwall coming in. That is punishable if you can make the read. Katana Khan, I'm sorry, Kodo, a very slow startup on his forward two, but it hits like a Mack truck. Beautiful duck on Katana Khan. You can see the technique start to come back to them, and I like that, chat. And trying to go full double pits to chest here, Katana Khan with an outstanding lead. Kitty cat coming in. Katana Khan with a ground pound to answer. Don't let this man power up. And don't count Lemurtos out. He is the king of comebacks. Lemurtos, I have a feeling like he is gonna bring this back. Kitty cat not punishable. Nice. Lemurtos, where's the comeback here? I know he's about to bring it back. Overhead. And that's gonna be a huge punish! No way, the jump! Katana Khan! The fall is blocked, and that is gonna be the comeback on the side of Lemurtos. Oh my God. The biggest robbery mechanic in Mortal Kombat. That's why we love it. Lemurtos showing his will with this Kodo Khan. And Lemurtos says, let's go get some more. Let's retake that lead. Oh, Jesus, and an armor breaker. That's going to be a huge crushing blow. Oh, my sweet Jesus in chat. That is it. GG's and Lemurtos. Oh my God, he was able to do it, and that is a 3-0 score. GG's, Katana Khan. Thank you so much for playing. MK11 is back, and so is Lemurtos. A beautiful 3-0. It could have been a 3-1. It could have been a 3-2. Either way, thank you guys so much for playing that. And now, Platinum Hunt, that's your problem, brother. And chat, now the one you've been waiting for, the big one, the one she told you not to worry about. Let me show you exactly what is going down right here and right now. Coming up next is going to be the winners finals. North America taking on Europe. You already know what time it is. It is going to be now. Lemurtos moving on to losers semifinals, but we're going to see him in just a little bit. Chat, coming up next, I give you Sunio taking on Distorted, two fan favorites. Chat, let's do it. Distorted, do you want to create the hill if you'd be so kind while I get this overlay all set up? All right, what's going on, by the way? 2 Trillion, Nia in the chat. Is it my goat Sunio? Oh yeah, Sunio, he likes to come mix it up with the EU guys. And he usually gets some pretty good results, but against Distorted, the 2021 EVO Online EU champion, is it gonna be enough? We've gotta wonder. All right, I will create that hill, don't worry about it, guys. Private, voice competitive. Let's grab you, let's grab Distorted. Invites are out, let's do it, chat. Winners finals starts now. And Sunio, by the way, he says, yeah, I'm gonna come mix it up with the EU guys, but I'll tell you what, on PC MK11, it actually doesn't make the biggest of differences. The ping's really, really good in this game. The netcode, for whatever reason, is miles better than MK1. It's still gonna be pretty high ping, but nothing compared to what you're used to on MK1. And if it is, tough shit. We're so funny, chat. You like MK1 netcode more on PC MK1 11? What does this mean? All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get going. Let's get rolling. I give you winners finals coming up and coming in hot. I could be wrong, but I believe Sunio won Shirai Ryu's MK11 tournament yesterday. They did a fantastic job as well. All right, chat. Winners finals. It's going down like 4 flat tires. Let's get it. All right, this is gonna be, can Distorted get in? And can he avoid the command grab of Sunio? Jump in, 2-1 into the ice ball. Says MK11 crossplay, I don't remember. Yeah, no, it's not. It is in King of the Hill, but it's in, not King of the Hill mode is what I mean. Sunio right now going through a Distorted right now. One of the best players when this game was all done. He's going for the forward 2. Sunio's gonna have to mix it up with these EU guys if he wants to get it done. And to start right now with basically a pitch perfect round.
Round 2, fight.
And $100 on the day going to the winner. And all right, big spikes on their way. And Flash Frost says, hello everyone, first time viewer, and I just want to say thank you for bringing back MK11. Dude, thank you so much for being here, Flash Frost. I appreciate you joining, man. Welcome to the channel. And all right, Sunio having himself a hell of a round. 4-3. And a nice low to come back out with it. Distorted right now gets a beautiful back 3 punish. And a high riser as well. How about we run a first of 5? Me and you, winner takes 100. Hey, Hody, I'll take that. Actually, no, you're kind of good at this game. Hody, who did you play in this game? I forget. It was a girl character, right? Raiden? Yeah, I don't believe I actually got to watch you too often. And look at him, he tried to make his way through the spike trap. They started getting a little bit lazy, and I don't like that, Chad. Now, Hody will probably beat me. I can't risk $100, Chad. I'm not gonna do it. Ooh, that's gonna be the round, by the way. Spends the fatal blow, and he is gonna get it done. Yeah, Nia, you see Distorted getting a little bit lazy out there, man. That is gonna do it. Wait. He's gonna be barely alive. But with Sunio zoning, there's no way Distorted brings us back, and no, not gonna happen. And Doxy, yes, MK11, man, coming in hot. Much love to all 300 plus in attendance on the YouTube side, the Twitch side, the OnlyFans side, wherever you're watching. Thank you for being here. Vapes Fight Night MK11 style, and I do believe the community is ready to welcome this game back. Down 1. Distorted, though, getting blown up for his efforts. And Sunio having himself a ball game. Sunio with a projectile parry. And Distorted, though, trying to make his way in. But Sunio being an overwhelming force here. And Distorted would have to be close for perfect. I'm talking restands. I got you, Taki. I appreciate that. Back 3 gonna be no good. Sunio, though, getting blown up by the 1-2. Distorted widely regarded as the best Sub-Zero when this game's life cycle ended. And Distorted, though, gonna need a sizable comeback. He can do this. He would have to be perfect. Ooh, the spike trap not gonna be making this any easier. And Sunio 1 hit away, and this should be guaranteed. Sunio gonna go on a 1-0 score. And look at this, man. Sunio looking good, looking like he never left. And I can tell you for a fact, there will be not a switch on either side of this. This is gonna be our bread and butter for both players. And IDC saying, does RoboCop have combos? He does. And yo, Karn is coming through with the raid. Appreciate you a ton, man. Hopefully the stream treated you well. And Taki actually giving some credit to Sunio by saying that Sub-Zero actually kills RoboCop. That is something I would agree with. However, Chad, Sunio plays it just a little bit differently. Let's go. Lemurtos, I see you in the chat, man, going full Omega Sweat mode, and I appreciate your efforts there. But with that being said, Chad, we've got to get you back to the action. Let's do it. MK11 back in full effect. And by the way, an incredible stream, and it is not even done. We still got 3 more matches on after this. Is it 3 or 4? I don't know. Let me put on that overlay. I need to be flogged in the street for my effort here, Chad. I'm getting lazy on you guys. Don't let me get lazy on you guys. And Started trying to wake up in front of the gunshots. And by the way, Demo with a huge 10 bomb on the super chat side. Says huge thanks for bringing back MK11. I'll be continuing to not play nervous. I'm on the Switch, but either way, love all around. Demo, thank you so much for that super chat. And again, thank you for being here. Guys, thank you so much, man. I did not think that the community was going to appreciate MK11 this much. Clearly, I was wrong. We're coming back out with some PS5 version tomorrow, by the way. Make sure you're there or you're square. Distorted takes a very slight lead. What is the variation name for Distorted? Needs mattress. Takinata, what does this mean? Act 3 is good to go. This should be the round unless Sunio breaks away, which I don't think he's going to do. Ooh, he does. Act 3, this should be guaranteed though for Diz, and it is.
Round 2. Fight.
Platinum, either way, you can say you made a top 8 in an MK11 that featured 12 players. Ooh, flawless block on the side of Sunio. Good grab for Diz. This is going to be a tough matchup for both players. They are very familiar with each other from the old days. Yeah, Spawn, a lot of people got banned from them, by the way. I'm sure you can imagine why. Jump in, stand 1. That's down 4 to go with it. 2-1, 2-1-4. This started with a back 2, not punishable. 1-2, and this is falling apart for Sunio. Distorted is going crazy. 1-1, does he spend it? Yes, he does. Beautiful. Okay, Sunio needs to answer back. He's got to find his way to that fatal blow. That is first and foremost. 4-3, down 1. Sunio starting to wake up. I wonder if it's too late. The back 1 Sub-Zero was wrong. Got to find his way into the gas trap. If you stay in that too long, it's an instant stun. And Sunio with the confirm. This is going to do a chunk of change. It shouldn't be enough to clean it up, but it's going to be very close. Oh, I don't know about this actually. Oh, he's dead. Oh my gosh.
Final round. Fight.
All right, chat. Sunio looking good here. Oh, the amplified ice ball of that is a mid, much faster than his MK1. By the way, Doxy, I see you in the chat. What is up, my man? Oh, that's a KB if it hits. If it hits, that is a crushing blow. Back 1 is going to be good. One of Sub's longest reaching buttons. What's up, Evil Carnage, by the way? Much love to you. Slide. Sunio trying to call it out. Double mash. Oh, trying to go for the throw. The old Foxy Grandpa special. Up 3. Forward 3-2. 2-1. Sweep coming from Diz. Diz has the edge, but Sunio can still make this a thing. And Killer Cam, we're doing one tomorrow for PS5, man. Make sure you're in that Discord. All right. And 100 clams on the line. There's a lot of money. Remember, this is top 1 payout. You win or go home. And this sort of going to take game 2. And we are all tied up just like me on a Friday night. And what's today? Ooh. It's going to be a good day, chat. With that result right there, chat, we are all tied up. Let's get into that replay. Let's go. And UV saying, no, Jackie's. Hey, people forget, man. Jackie's a very strong character. All right, let's do it, chat. All right, Distorted saying we're not getting blanked. Not today. Does Taki have a hammer, but not me? I don't know. He asked for it. And you did too. I'm just lazy as hell. And Tazzy saying 11 is good. Guys, make sure you're in that Discord, by the way. Let's get you in that PS5 tournament tomorrow. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern time. It is a crowd-funded event. And it's going to be an Omega Squad. I'm even going to join it, Chad. Who wants to get their ass kicked by me?
Round 1. Fight.
The answer should be everybody, of course. Master X, appreciate the follow. Spicy Orzo with a Taco Bell. We need to make that a request. I'll tell you what, the winner of this term is getting some nice Taco Bell. Jump in coming from Distorted. He officially takes a gigantic life lead. Did you spend it? Use the interactable. Use the interactable. I need to see the interactable. Distorted, let me find out you're getting lazy on me. Down 1. Master X, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream. Well over 330 people in the live audience. I gotta say, this is a sellout crowd. And Sunio, back 1, tries to counter that. Not quite gonna be able to do it. Distorted, him, King Gambler, and Takinata. Ooh, is that enough? Not quite, but close. Down 1. Distorted really starting to lock in. By the way, this is tough for Sunio.
Round 2. Fight.
Chat, by the way, I'm proud to say we are the most watched MK11 stream right now. And that makes me happy, chat. Thank you guys again. There's still more work to do, certainly on this winner's final side. Beautiful slide. Loading up that KB is going to be one discarded. Ooh, tries anti-air. Sunio not having it. Jump in. Sub-Zero, the best jump one in the entire game. And you see, Disard not committing to anything, knows that Sunio's defense. Very, very good. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, he tried to go for a command grab there. Disarded blows it up. You gotta wonder if the high ping is coming into play. Chat, the down two from Diz. Sunio trying to answer back. You cannot punish that, by the way. For anybody wondering why Disard does not, throws the skull at him. Oh, and that's gonna be it, chat. That is gonna be a 2-0 score. Ooh. Sunio would have to be perfect, but wait. Is that a KB? Not quite. What do you do here if you're Diz? Overhead, and that is it, a 2-1 score. Disarded rattles off 2 straight, and this is looking pretty tough on the side of Big Sunio. A game that came out in, what, 2019? Oh man, there is still plenty of life in this, and we're sitting here in the big 2026, still streaming some MK11, guys. A tremendous time to be a fan of this game. What's up, by the way, Big Bob and Frankie? Let's do it, guys. Guys, we've got more views than MK1. Who said this game was dead? Show them to me. What's up, by the way, Shutter?
Sub-Zero. Robo.
All right, Sunio. Once again, not going to be switching. Says it's go time. It is show time. Demo, what's up, man? I see you now on the YouTube side and the Twitch side.
Tossing war cap.
Run a tournament variations only event? What does that even mean? Like no variation? Oh, yeah, that would be fun, Hody, I guess.
Fight.
But no, we're having a tough time getting players as is. This game's been dead for like 3 years. 4 years, honestly. Rips was the only person keeping this shit alive. Yeah, Nuvi's gonna come through with some Jackie and then we're all gonna die. Is that what you want, Hody? Is this what you want? Menderev say invite the twins to play this? I don't even think the twins know who we are. Shoutouts to, by the way, the Scorpion Procs and to Nicholas. We need Snake Doe to get a hold of them. You say, was Yubi that good? I would say he was better in MK11. I think he would agree with that as well. I think he was better in MK11 than he was in MK1. I don't know. Hody can speak. I'm sorry. Yubi can speak for himself, though. Started really starting to punch his ticket here. There's a big crushing blow on the side of Sunio. Needs to find a way. Ooh. Sunio in the lead. Oh, he brings it back, and that is it. There is nothing you can do about that unless... Wait a minute. Disarded, and he's gonna get the low, and that is gonna be the round. It's gonna do a lot of damage, chat, and Disarded is on set point.
Round 2. Fight.
And yo, what's up, by the way, Daniel? I see you hanging out with us. Disarded on set point. UV's good in both games. I would say MK11, though. Them and Disarded used to have some wars, man. Them and Kanimani used to have some wars as well. So MK11 isn't dead, man. There are about 3,000 players during the peak time. Well, let's get them all in here. Gunshots. All right. Down 1. And another jump in. And 2. He was that good to compete against Connie Diz. He used to beat Disarded a lot. They would go back and forth if I remember correctly. I would say Disarded maybe took the edge, but Yubi would win some as well. He was good. I hated playing that Jackie. Tries to go for the grab. Sunio's still in the lead. Connie and Diz Prime, yeah, Connie and Diz were probably the 2 best in this game online. If we're not counting like Ninja Killa, Nicholas, Scorpion Procs online, El Kukui was really good too, man. And this should be enough, chat, and he's gonna spend the fatal blow. 1,100 health. But I think this is gonna clean it up. Oh, he's barely alive! Sunio, go! And the down 3 in to slide. Disarded goes to grand finals. And chat, that is a 3-1 performance. Now Sunio gonna have to take the scenic path back. And Disarded, you dog, out here with the down 3 into slide. Chat, that is gonna clean up winners finals. However, we've got losers semifinals coming up next. Chat, take a walk with me. Let me show you exactly what's going down. Still a few more matches to go. And all right, Chad, with that performance, by the way, let me clean that up a little bit. Looks disgusting. So, Sunio going to be dropping down to loser semifinals. You are going to see him after this match. And now, Chad, coming up is going to be Oh, wait, make sure I get this right. Distorted, yes. Moving on to winners finals. And now coming up next, chat, this is going to be loser semis. The MK1 player himself, Platinum Hunt. He's going to have to test his skill merit against Lemurtos. Invites are out. Let's do the damn thing. There's a first to 3. And now, let me invite all of you guys to this Koth. Let's go. Chat, who do you have winning this? Can Platinum Hunt, can he keep going? Can he keep this action flowing? We're about to find out. Let's get it. He said, I love seeing Ninja Kill and MK11, dude. Hey, man, super entertaining player. Super entertaining player. We had the privilege of getting him on some MK1. It was a bit of a fun tournament. Let me see. V. And by the way, Spicy Orzo with 14 months resubscribed. Thank you so much, Orzo, and much love. You guys have been going crazy today. I think the community has spoken. They missed some MK1. Missed some MK11 action. By the way, Lemurtos with the Frost, our first sighting of the day. Interesting. This is a character, if you don't know how to play against, you're getting knowledge checked. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It took me a while to figure out this character, and still, some days, they're better than others. All right, let's do it. By the way, guys, we will be doing another one of these tomorrow. He just texted me, the fuck is Frost? Oh, we about to find out, chat. We about to find out.
Round 1. Fight.
And yeah, this is gonna be Frost, though. Very quick special moves, and Distorted's already saying GG's. Let's see if my man can adapt. We got the 2 polar characters coming out. Do not get hit by that second one, by the way. Whatever you do. Yeah, I would say Frost is one of the biggest knowledge check characters in the entire game. And you can definitely understand. However, a huge shout out to Platinum Hunt. He made it this far, though. It's a lot more than a lot of other people can say. And Lemurtos going off right now. By the way, Distorted, Lemurtos coming out of Russia, right? And that is basically a flawless round. Insane.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, Hody, this is going to be tough, but we'll see what he can do. Let's see if he can adapt in real time. Yeah, if you've never played against a good Frost, have fun. You know who used to have a really good Frost in MK11 was a little bit under the radar. His name was Wu. Very good Frost. Also Tweety, though. Tweety had it. He was over the radar, though, as far as, like, he had a super good Frost. Forward 2's going to be good. All right, Platinum Hunt. Going to be answering right. Ooh, never mind. Disregard previous statement. That is a low, by the way, Platinum Hunt. It can also be a mid. Oh, Jesus. Waz had a very good Frost as well. Waz had a very good everything. Platinum Hunt, it's a low. Please duck that. That's a mid. Oh, Jesus, Chad. And let me ask you guys that we're a fan of, that is going to be, by the way, Lemurtos with a 1-0 score. And Platinum Hunt. Welcome to MK11. But still, he's in top 4. That's still good as hell. Said Plat switch to score. Might not be the worst advice ever. Yes, you can, Mal. Yes, you can. And Lemurtos a long time. Let me ask you guys, which character did you hate playing in tournament or on Combat League the most in this game? Let me know down below. For me, which character did I hate playing the most? Oddly enough, it was Scorpion. Especially early on. Hody says I hated Devora. Joker coming from demo. Who did you guys hate facing on, or what character, or even what player did you hate facing the most? Devora was interesting. We have yet to see any Devora today, but we've seen a lot of Frost. As far as a good character in the roster, though, yeah. Shout outs to Honeybee, though. Held it down for that character. And by the way, yes, they did buff Frost mid. I hate Shao because they don't give a fuck. Yeah, dude. You ever played Rips' Shao, by the way? That dude flawless blocks literally everything. I hated going against Joker. Joker wasn't bad. And not in my opinion, though. I can see how it would be a problem. And this is all Lemurtos, though. That is going to be as good of a round as you can basically get. Nightwolf says, K, that is interesting. And Namino says, I hated Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot did the most damage out of any character in this game, minus Spawn. And that was only under very interesting circumstances. Let me ask you guys as well, if you competed in tournaments, who was your bracket demon? Rosanna Buffalo? Yes, sir. MK11 Friday. We're also doing MK11 Saturday. People forget that. Distorted says Hody. Yeah, Distorted was everybody's bracket demon. All right. And once again, Lemurtos, wait. Overhead, ooh, good defense from Lemurtos. Platinum Hunt has got to make something happen here in the MK11 main stage. That should be a punish, and it is gonna be a punish. Lemurtos is going crazy, and Chad, that's a 2-0 score. And Lemurtos able to make it happen, looking good. And with that, Platinum Hunt has one more chance. And I gotta say, yes, we've been saying it early and often. If you've never played against a good Frost, it is a complete knowledge check character. By the way, beautiful replay on my own end. Chad, I'm screwing up, man. What can I say? I'm washed. And I see you, by the way, here all day. Says Cabal was just sick, just jumping. Yeah, Cabal was a bit of a nightmare.
Special Forces Desert Command.
All right, let's do it, chat. Compound V air gas, says Curious. Yes, sir. And by the way, Johnny Consumer with a 7 bomb! Saying, here you go. Johnny Consumer is not satisfied with a $100 prize pool. He's saying, MK11 is back, guys. Let's raise the roof. 107. Thank you so much to one of Minneapolis' finest. Johnny Consumer, much love to you. We appreciate you, Johnny. Thank you again for everything you do for the stream. By the way, Spawn, not yet. I took a day off. I'll be finishing it after this stream. At least finishing more of it. Platinum should be taking the lead here. No, Lemurtos breaks away. A bit of a grab and neutral, a 2-1 from Platinum Hunt. Johnny, thank you again, man. Truly, thank you so much for everything you do. Tries to go for the pickup there. 1-1. Down 1. Into the glades, and he breaks the armor, though, does Lemurtos. Lemurtos right now. Tremendous lead. Curious, within reason, yes, you could. Which balance do you guys think is better, MK11 or MK1? Ooh, flawless block. Ooh, but still gonna be chipping you out. Within reason, Curious. For example,
Round 2. Fight.
if you were playing Devora, there were some matchups you were just not gonna win. Whereas if you play a character like Jackie, Fujin, Cabal, Joker, Liu Kang to a certain extent early on, and Lemurtos, by the way, on set point. Sunio, get ready. You could be up next. And this is looking tough for Platinum Hunt, though. Lemurtos, and this should be enough, and Lemurtos gonna get it done. Do we see a brutality? No. Keeps it clean, and that is gonna do it, chat. 3-0 coming from Lemurtos. However, a huge shout out to Platinum Hunt for coming through today, mixing it up with us, and still finishing in top 4. There is nothing wrong with that, not whatsoever, chat. With that, though, we've got to go take a look at that replay. Hopefully, I got it this time. By the way, I can't believe it. Our first MK11 tournament back, already 107 in that prize pool. But with that, chat, we are not done in many ways. We still have a couple more matches left, 2 to be exact. Let me show you guys. By the way, this tournament is flying by. 2 hours on the big board. So with that result, chat, we are going to be going to top 3 territory. And it is now going to be Lemurtos going through. He's going to be taking on Sunio. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I have no idea who Lemurtos is going to choose to come out with this one. However, invites are out. Let's do this damn thing, chat. This is going to be your co-main event of the evening. Lemurtos taking on Sunio. Europe taking on North America. Invites are out. Let's get it. And Platinum says time to uninstall again. Hey, man. We'll see you Sunday. All right, it is go time, chat, which means it is so time. Shout outs to well over 300 in live attendance. Let me give you losers finals, and it's coming up now. Who do you guys have in this race? I will say Sunio might be able to make something happen here. And Lemurtos coming out with his true main in the form of that Kotal Khan Sunio. I would expect to see that RoboCop. He does play other characters. However, he is mostly known for that RoboCop. Also does play a Jade. Also does play a Shang. Losers Finals, chat, is here. And by the way, currently $107 on the board. If anybody wants to donate anything to that, you can do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Most recently, coming from Johnny Consumer, dropping a 7 bomb on us. Sunio right now, aura forming on the potential Sub-Zero. Let's get it. Let's do it, chat. All right, Sunio. Sunio, you got 14 seconds. Sunio, you gotta go. Sunio. Wait a minute, chat. Oh, no. Sunio, what happened? Sunio, no! Ruh-roh.
Sub-Zero.
All right, chat, we're not gonna count this one. We're not gonna count this. There's a lot of money on the line. And Dagaru, thank you so much for the follow. So we have all the time, says Yanagarasu. All right, well, this is a sellout crowd here. So many in attendance. He said, hey, what I done stumbled upon? Hey, the Guru, I gotta let you know, man, this is gonna be an MK11 tournament coming at it. Sunio, by the way, is he just gonna play this matchup? Sunio, I'll let you get back to the main stage if you want. If you're gonna play this, and you're gonna play this, though, I would not expect this. If he's playing, he's playing. King Donnie saying, somebody give me a sub. Sunio, if you want... Somebody give us a sub. Hey, Nia, hey, communism, I'm with it. All right, looks like Sunio's gonna be playing this. All right, he's kind of getting mauled here, trying to go for the Disarted treatment here. However, not gonna be availing him here. Goes for an up two. And if you're wondering if Sunio knows how to play this character, let me give you me completely honest with you. Everybody knows how to play Sub-Zero. This is me, the one and only. Hey, Sub-Zero is a very popular character. I will say Europe loves their Sub-Zero. Sunio right now. Ooh, that's a 1-2 punish. Yes, sir. Goes for Amplified Ice Ball. Do not think that was necessary, but a little bit more. Oh, yeah, this is not Sunio trying to play. Down one. Yo, what's up, King Donnie? Guys, losers finals, and it's coming in hot. Okay. And what's going on, Jed Marsh? I see you in the chat. This is going to be all Lemurtos, by the way. This are Dead of Wender, man. It's very established. It is his best variation, yes. Oh, the pounce does a tremendous amount of damage. Not able to capitalize on that. Back three. And keep in mind, Sunio has no mix. And makes his way in. And yes, Sunio, he decided to play this match, so we're going to hold him to it. This would be a 1-0 if... Oh, that's going to do it, by the way. Fatal, I'm sorry, big crushing blow. And this is going to be at a 1-0 score on the side of Lemurtos. Sunio, got to get back to that Robocop if he wants any hope of winning this event. Chat, 1-0 going to be the score. And Lemurtos coming out with some heat. And Jason Millington, yes, absolutely. By the way, what an honor. The most watched MK11 stream right now. It's pretty impressive, chat. Back to the action. Let's get it. Much love to everybody in the chat spending some time with us. MK11 has been going crazy, and so have we, man. We have a PS5 event for this tomorrow, assuming we get enough signups. Sunio says, let's make right on this. Let's get you back to the action, chat. Let's go. YouTube side's been going crazy. Twitch side's been going crazy. I've been going crazy. And now MK11 is back. And I'm very happy that we're able to do this game again. And by the way, Daguru, this will be live on the YouTube. You can be sure to watch it there as soon as this is done. Sunio, though, looking a lot better already. Lemurtos coming out with a variation. And I don't know what it means because I do not speak Russian. A lot of people think I am. A lot of guys, they think I speak Russian, quite frankly. I don't speak Russian, chat. I speak American. It's a very good language. Nice. So, with a tremendous lead here. This is a terrible matchup for Kotal Khan, by the way. And I don't know if these two have ever played each other. All right, triple gunshots on their way out. And the spikes, beautiful parry with some extra damage because of the spikes. Okay. Now we are flowing. That is going to be one-way traffic on the side of Sunio. Looking tremendous. And I believe Sunio did win an event yesterday, if I'm not incorrect. I do believe he won Shirai Ryu's MK11 top 8. It was either him or Killer Cam. People forget it. Gunshots, that could have been a big crushing blow. And Sunio, this is going to be the name of the game. Can your up-close pressure beat the zoning? Hey. Triple gunshots on their way out. And look at this. Bites the neck. Lemurtos in the lead. And Nia, we're commentating tomorrow, right? That's guaranteed, right? I have you locked in. Yo, what's up? What's up, Nari? Nari Manning. Okay. Forward two, down one. That is not punishable, by the way, but you can grab reversal that. Oh, Jesus. The action only heating up from here. Sunio right now does take the lead, but he's getting some juice back. And Flash Frost says we need some more Frost action, and that's a crushing blow, and Sunio starting to pull away. Sunio responds with some one-way traffic here in match number 2. This is a tie ball game. These are some of the best active MK11 players you are seeing currently in the scene, and they are definitely showing it. The winner of this gets to start it in Grand Finals, chat. Back to the action. Let's go. 140 on the Twitch side, 170 on the YouTube side. And 6'7" on the OnlyFans side. Much love, guys. Premium content coming your way. All right. And Lemmertoss, do we see a switch? No, we are going to be sticking with the Kodal. Spawn, you're going to wake up to like 45 reels, man, and you're going to have to react to every single one of them. Keep pushing it. And I better see a reaction to every single one or I will be offended. And now, chat, we head to NetherRealm Studios for this one. Big Kitty Cat coming in. Jason Millington, what's going on? Jed Marsh, Flash Frost, what's going on to the entire YouTube side? The Twitch side going equally as crazy. Who's getting Lo Siento on this? Sunio trying to make his way out. Sunio has a lot of experience from good Kodal cons on the US side. There's players like Aztec, Pop-Tart, Turkey, and many, many more. And right now, his gut's getting blown out. Gives him that Taco Bell treatment. 4-2. Sunio, what does he respond with? Triple gunshot. Bro probably thinks Outworld is the ape. What are we even talking about, King Donnie? Kitty Cat coming in, gunshots coming out. By the way, these two have some of the most health in the game. Kodal Khan with 1050, Sunio, and that Robocop with 1100. And Lemmertoss is just gonna try to wait him out. I don't know if that's gonna work though. Yeah, he's just firing on all cylinders. There's the Kitty Cat. Tries to get that shimmy, not gonna be any good. And another gunshot coming out. So you guys be sure to sign up for that PS5 version tomorrow. You do not want to miss it. If you do, you shouldn't. Okay. Ooh, that's a crushing blow! And that's gonna be it! I'm getting shades of who was that? Yadriel at CEO? Was it CEO? I do believe that was in 2021. That was a beautiful event. It was him versus, who was it? That's another crushing blow. I think it was versus El Kukui, if I'm not mistaken. This is one of the most hype moments in MK11 history. We got to see a preview of it right there. And Lemmertoss is waking up. And Kitty Cat gonna be biting that neck, looking good. Yes, sir. Plus frames. Sunio with a gunshot here. Sunio has not been able to land any of those command guards. I don't even believe he has it locked in. Why did that even connect? I hate this game, Chad. First Mighty Unjust, that was it, yes. And a down two, that should be close. He can't break, and Lemmertoss is on a 2-1 score. Things are turning real south real quick for Sunio. Remember, this is top 3 territory, and that is gonna be a 2-1 score. This Kodal Khan is looking to bang. And of course, yeah, Yandriel versus El Kukui, Tiger Paws, and Killer Kim, you both know ball. And King Donnie, this is looking tough for Sunio though, but if there's anybody that's gonna get us to a game 5, it's gonna be the Robot Man to my left. Chat, let's get you back to the action. And it is go time, chat, which means it is officially showtime here. It is 3:30 here in beautiful, sunny Southern California. I'm sure it's much later than where you are at. And Killer Cam, you signing up for the PS5 event tomorrow? I gotta have you there, man. Sunio, do we switch variations? I don't think so.
The hourglass.
So need Killer Cam, says King Donnie. We'll see if we can get him tomorrow. Remember, signups are gonna be going down in the Discord as soon as this ends. Ooh, the T-Rex level. Love it. I always imagined that there was a brutality that included the dinosaurs. Chat, I'm sure there is. Ed Boon needs to tell us. Release the MK11 files, yes. And another punish, yes, sir. That's a huge crushing blow, Sunio. Will he break? Yes. Back 2-2. Now 1 to go with it. Slices up those guts. And oil leaking everywhere. You hate to see it, chat. 4-2. Oh, Jesus. And another big slice coming out of Lemmertoss. Lemmertoss, sorry, words are hard, chat. Good grab, even better tech though. Good guess from Lemmertoss. Okay. And Sunio has got to get out of that corner. Wisely does so, no punish on any of that. Bullets coming in. Sunio just trying to play the zone game though. Kodal there. Oh, he gets 1 more of those, by the way. That's a crushing blow. Kitty Cat coming in, no punish. And gets a guaranteed shimmy off of that. These two are scrapping right here. Robocop taking on Kodal. Did you ever think you would see this here in Mortal Kombat? Certainly not me. 4-2. Kodal, a very much of a brick house character. Very tough. Some of the biggest health in the game. Some of the biggest damage in the game. Sunio. Ooh, the Kitty Cat catches him. And the gunshot coming from Sunio. 7 seconds. Oh, down one, and that is the round. Lemmertoss on set point.
I honor the Osh.
All right, guys, things are heating up from here. The winner of this, of course, will get this started in grand finals. They started looking to win his first MK11 tournament in quite some time. He was the runner-up last time against Poke Special, who conveniently did not find out about this tournament, by the way. Tomorrow will be the PS5 version. So loving this gameplay from Lemmertoss. He's scrapping, man. He is absolutely scrapping. But Sunio, he's not done just yet. Platinum, that's probably why he picked Frost. I'm not gonna lie. He probably knew you did not know the matchup. That's one of the biggest knowledge check characters in the game, though. Still gives me problems. Or 2-1-2. Ooh, a flawless Bleezy! Ooh, my goodness. 4-3-2. Sunio starting to wake up. And Sunio is on the verge of only being down by 1 round, Chad. This deserves a game 5. I know you guys would agree. All right, guys, let's do it. And I wonder who we get on the P. Oh, ho, ho. Le baguette. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh my goodness, and another 3 KBs in a row, pretty much. Sunio, he still has access to a throw KB, I do believe. Tries to turn to the kitty cat. That Jaguar needs to get started, and it will. Bites the throat out. Oh, Sunio with a wake up down 1. That's rough to do against Kodal, and a nice parry to go with it. Sunio can definitely bring this back, but it will be Lemmertoss on set point. Down 1, plus frames. Good grab. Is that a KB? Is it a KB? Yes, it is! Oh my goodness, Sunio is waking up in front of our eyes. And Sunio can't afford to give up nothing cheap here, can either player. And that's gonna be the game, Chad. We are going to a game number 5. I need to see you guys all make some noise. We've got one more coming your way. Let's do the damn thing, and let's see who's coming out on top. Lemmertoss, do they have anything in their back pocket that might help them better with this? Sunio coming to life right in front of our very eyes. Who's gonna be moving on to grand finals to take on Disheartened, Chad? Let's get it. Big Baba Frankie having a couple cold ones. I can certainly appreciate that. And let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. One final one to send us home. Lemmertoss is coming out with the same combination as is Sunio. Chad, let's make it hot. Let's get this party started, and let's get going. The final match between these two to determine who gets into grands starts now. You guys already know what time it is. Let's go. Starting off with the kitty cat. Bright and early. It's going to be Lemmertoss. Both these players have played exceptional in this tournament. Now we're starting to use a bit of the longsword here. Sunio. Life lead does not mean much at the moment. Ooh. And look at the chess match we have right in front of us. This is MK11 at its peak. This isn't even the final match. Kitty cat, but a beautiful parry. Sunio has adapted, getting a download in real time. Okay. Oh, that could have been a hell of a pickup, by the way. Plus frames. Sunio wisely presses back. Did this game solos MK? Neo, why do I agree with you so much? And let's do it, chat. Good grab on the side of Lemmertoss. Lemmertoss, he needs a lot more. Goes for a low. Sunio interrupting him on wake up every single time. And this should be it. Yeah, there's nothing you can do here. And the spike's ultimately gonna clean your clock.
Round 2, fight.
Triple gunshots on their way. What do we have here? Nice grab, even better tech. And there's the Jaguar coming out. But it's still gonna be Sunio maintaining that tempo. Down, double down one, just trying to take back your turn into the Jaguar. Lemmertoss gonna take a very slight life lead. Sunio more than happy to down one. That is actually plus, by the way. Tries to swing that back two, not gonna find its mark. Sunio on set point, though. The fortunes have totally been reversed. Lemmertoss is having to fight for this every step of the way. And Sunio just more than happy to take his turn back. The Jaguar coming in again, Chad. Do we get the final round? Ooh, bit of an early jump in. Kill a leg, thank you so much for the follow. And another Jaguar. Triple gunshot just to send him packing. That's gonna give him access to Fatal Blow soon. Big back two punish. Lemurtos in the lead, but if Sunio gets that Fatal Blow, it will be over. And Shiz, thank you so much for the follow as well. Lemurtos is close and puts up the sun. That was so big brain. For you guys who don't know, Kotal's sun gives him health and it takes away yours. This is hype. Let's go, the final round. Oh, that's a KB to go with it. Sunio, don't break. He can't break. Lemurtos with some good Oki. And a Jaguar coming in. This is a sweat show, chat, to say the least. These guys are swinging. The low. Oh my God, how did he actually block that? Good defense. Sunio looking for it, but it's gonna be all Lemurtos for now. And Lemurtos starting to really pull away. He's got him in the red zone. Sunio's gotta go. And Chad, one more hit will do this. Sunio, he's gotta wake up. Good flawless block. All right. Does he put up the sun? Yes, he does. Lemurtos, he can't afford to chill. And chat, that is going to do it. That is gonna end Sunio's run. He finishes in top 3 of a very, very tough tournament. And all I gotta say is Lemurtos is going to grand finals. Sunio, thank you so much for playing again. I hope we get to see you on the PS5 version of this game tomorrow. But with that being said, Lemurtos going to grands. I have never seen Lemurtos before. I'm sure Desart is very, very familiar with this man. But with that being said, huge shout out to Sunio, gonna finish in 3rd place for North America. And we've got ourselves a grand finals, a very fresh matchup set up, by the way. Let me show you exactly what's going down. And all right, Chad, with that though, you got to feel for Sunio though, because he didn't even get to pick his character in the first one. You have to wonder how that would have gone. Chad, with that result, Lemurtos going to grand finals. And now let's do it though. This is going to be the last match of the night. Lemurtos taking on Disarted. And I love to see the new competitors we've been seeing lately. Even Platinum Hunt having a very good run today. Chad, this is going to be your final match, Disarted and Lemurtos. Let's get it started. Let's make it hot. Your final match of the night, and it starts right now. Grand finals. Let's go. And $107 awaiting the winner. Chad, invites are out. Well over 300 in attendance. It's been a very good stream, and I have to say, I feel like the community is here for this, man. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, Sunio always accepts it, man. Whether he wins or loses, he's always a good sport. But he's gonna teabag you if he wins. So what time is the turn tomorrow? Killer Cam, 3 p.m. Eastern time. That is when the off streams start. All right, let's do it, Chad. We know exactly what we're going to see here. Kotal versus Sub-Zero. And by the way, Kafursco coming through with the raid. Thank you so much. Shout outs to the Havoc Shujinko main. By the way, Disarted coming out on the winner's side of the bracket. Appreciate you again, Kafursco. Hopefully everything is going well on your end. Chad, grand finals starts now. The audio is going to be a little bit delayed. I will fix that right now. And all right, we're starting off hot and heavy. And Foxy, what's up, man? I see you in the chat. Remember, these are 2 mixed machine characters. Kotal more so on the side of the command grab. You've got to guess right on that. He catches him out of the air. Lemurtos could definitely win this event, by the way. But Disarted could also wake up with a 1-2. And I appreciate everybody who's been making this event what it is, and I feel like the community has been waiting for some MK11 for a long time. EBZ Lover says, where is Noob? I have no idea, man. Hey, man, I'll tell you what. I don't know, maybe we should make a goal. Maybe we'll do a bonus set. Disarted, by the way, gonna take that first round quite convincingly, I will admit. All right, throws the polar axe at him. Disarted, by the way, choosing a different variation by the look of it. And Disarted, by the way, with the variation called Diz is Diz. Much love, Kafursco. Kafursco, by the way, was a noob Cybot main in this game. Also known as Kid Turtle because of that defense. Board 4, back 3 again. Double back 3. Lemurtos, though. I would say Lemurtos overall is going to be outputting a lot more damage, but he's yet to get to it, at least on a significant term. Back 1. Geg. Good low. And look at the chess match we have in front of you. These are two very high-level MK11 players. Lemurtas, I do not think has made that transition to MK1. He says, you know what? I've been waiting for this event my entire life. Let's go make the most of it. And this is gonna do it. And Distorted comes out with a big brutality. And Distorted, man, he's had a lot of success in MK1, but this is where his real heart lies. 1-0 gonna be your score. What's up, Keith? By the way, welcome back. By the way, it is an honor to be the currently number 1 viewed MK11 channel. Never thought we would get there, chat. He said, go MKX. Okay, here's the deal, DBZ lover. I'm down to do it. I don't know if I can find 8 MKX players, though. I see a lot of people asking for a rotation. I would love to do it. I just don't know if we have it, but I can always try, chat. Let's do it, though. Let's get rolling and let's get going. Shout outs to everybody who's been watching from around the world. Let's get it, though. Let's see if Distorted can get back to his winning ways. See, I play MKX and MK11. I play them all. I don't play any of them. No, I play MK11. It's my game. Distorted on a 1-0 score. If he gets to 3, this event's over. If Lemurtas gets to 3, we've got a bracket reset. Does Distorted break away? No. He said unbearable. We've never had the privilege of getting unbearable on stream. All right, Ice Ball's coming out. Maybe we can try it, Mal. We can try it. I know tomorrow we're doing another MK11 event, and we'll see what we're gonna do on Sunday. Okay. Nice damage we are seeing out of Lemurtas. Finally starting to get some success here early on. In round number 2, Eddie JR, what's up, my man? And I don't think there's any coming back from this, though. Distorted's gonna have to hold this. Plus frames, jump in. Ooh, down 3 in the slide, though. Usually gotta pay double for that. All right, 1-2 into the Ice Ball to go with it. And the High Riser, and wait a minute, that is gonna be it, though. The Kotal Special, the Sunlight, gonna be absolutely eviscerating you.
Round 2, fight.
And by the way, currently $107 in that piggy bank. If anybody does want to donate to that, look no further than that link right there, where it's never mandatory, but always appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, by the way. A huge, tremendous accomplishment, getting us to 107. And Distorted going to be answering back in a very big way. Distorted, by the way, the last MK11 tournament we did, he did come out of the winner's side. He actually ended up losing that event. Forward 4. Nice jump in. Forward 2. And a big back 2 catches him with his hand in the cookie jar. Kotal on the move. Kotal on the prowl. Puts up the sun, but a forward 2 going to be stopping any of that. Still gaining back some health. People forget, man. Good. Forward 2 again. And who said this game was dead, man? Who said this game was dead? Chat, what I need you to do, convince Rips to start streaming this game again. We got to get some more MK11 action going. And a nice jump in to go with it, though. This is doable for Lemurtas. Distorted not biting on any of that. Distorted going poke special. Distorted on the verge, but there's a beautiful command grab. All right. And the jump in coming from Diz. And oh, that was cheeky stuff. Distorted went with the jump, knew he went stand 1 into the command grab, which is a tick throw, by the way. All right, forward 2 yet again. And we are moving, and we are cruising. And we gotta wait. Oh, big crushing blow from Diz. And I cannot wait. Can we get Takinata up in these events again? We have not had him in so long. Takinata, this, of course, is going to be his main game, his true calling here. Good grab. Escape failed, by the way. This is tough. Lemurtas cannot afford to give up a shimmy as well. Nice catch. And Furao, what's up, man? How you doing? And neither of these players. Oh, this is going to hurt. Does he go for the grab? Not quite. But this still might be enough. Distorted. Big flawless block, and he spends the fatal blow. Yeah, we'll see what's going down, Matt. We'll see what's going down for sure. Because yeah, we do have our event as well, but maybe we can make something work. We'll see. I'll look at the itinerary. Ooh, there's a grab. Lemurtas, this is doable. Forward 2, and Distorted loses the life lead. Put up the sun for Christ's sake. Down 1. Forward 3. And that's going to do it, chat. That is a 2-0 lead for Distorted. Looking to wrap this up. And Robert Humes, what's up, my man? Welcome back. Dude says, I love to see some MK11. Love to see you in the chat, man. Great to have you around. $170 on the Twitch side, 160 on the YouTube side. By my logic, that is 5 billion viewers. What's up to everybody? Guaranteed one more match, and if you're just catching the tail end of this event, be sure to go back and watch on the YouTube side. It'll be available from start to finish. They started looking to put a statement onto this tournament. We will see if he can get it done. Bowser, what's up, my man? Lemurtos, this is going to be his last chance at a bare minimum. He's going to have to somehow reverse 3-0 this. Is it possible? Yes, it is. It's going to be very tough, though. All right, let's do it. Where's the audio? Give me my audio. Okay. What's up, Resented Buffalo? Size 16 shoe. There is none of that here. I can almost assure you. I can 100% assure you. And I will say, I do believe Kotal does decently against Sub-Zero, but if a Sub-Zero against this caliber, it's going to be very, very tough. Tries to go for the Whiffopotamus punish. And by the way, a huge thank you to everybody who supported this stream, crushing our sub goal, crushing our prize pool. Thank you guys again. We'll have another one tomorrow, by the way. Be sure to tune in. Where I'm even going to be in the bracket, by the way. Babe's a size 18 shoe? Well, yeah, Spicy Orzo. Size 6'7" shoe. And that is going to be Lemurtos pulling away and getting it done. All right, Lemurtos finally starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. Enderstar, what's up, my man? Welcome back. By the way, yes, the PS5 tournament will be tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Started looking to get some heavy damage here. 3 p.m. Eastern time, but it will be on stream at about 4 p.m. Eastern time. Nice. Comes through with another high riser. And another low. Forward twos on their way out. All right, Lemurtos playing a lot better. Disarted, though, is going to be maintaining that life lead, at least for now. People forget that. And as long as these ice balls keep connecting, Sub-Zero, by the way, as soon as customs came out, this character became a legend. Down to the gods! And Disarted is going to be pulling away. He goes on tournament point. You said the millions and millions of vape fans across the world, the billions of fans to World. You're one of them, by the way. And I'm a fan of each and every one of you. I'm a huge fan of this Kotal. Can he finally get one on the board? Time will tell. Does have the lead. Or two, tries to stagger it. Oh, the jump again, but no punish for Disarted. Lemurtos has been having a tournament, but this is going to be where it all matters now. Or two again. Who took out Lemurtos, by the way, on the winner side? Was it Diz? I'm not sure who it was. Whoever it was, though, definitely had their hands full. And both players have their hands full right now. Lemurtos still in the lead. Jump one, you cannot challenge that, by the way, if you're wondering. You can, but you've got to be pitch perfect. And you don't want to risk it. Oh, the jump, and that's going to be a huge punish. Does he break? No. Lemurtos. Lemurtos has got to go. He's got him in the red zone. Forward two. And there's another grab. This is starting to fall apart for Diz. Lemurtos might have something to say about this. He's on chip territory. No, he called out the slide. And Lemurtos, all right, 2-1, no sweeps, not today, Chad. And we have ourselves a ball game here. 2-1 going to be your score. If Lemurtos can win 2 more, this bracket is officially reset. And I know everybody is enjoying to see, even if we do have some MK1 transplant viewers here, they're saying, you know what, let's see what this game's about. Hopefully, you've been enjoying the action. I must say, I'm definitely having a very fun time on stream. Thank you guys again so much for being here. And in a point in my life where I feel like MK1 was getting a little bit too stale for the stream, I feel like this was a very, very nice change of pace. And I feel like you guys do as well. And if you don't, you should. Let's do it. MK11 in full effect. No cameos. No armored launchers. No bullshit. There's a little bit of bullshit, I'm not gonna lie. 1-2. And another low. Down one to go with it. Lemurtos is playing a lot better, by the way. And I see Flash Frost wants to see Lemurtos get it done. They very well could. They started trying to duck on that. That's a punish and a half. 2-1 into the ice ball. High riser. Started forcing that breakaway from Lemurtos. Ooh, that's a punish and a half. Lemurtos with an exceptional lead, I must say. All right. Lemurtos is adapting. Hold the phone. Is he only going to be down by 1 round? Don't have to start anything to say about it. That back three going to be making you cry, of course. And these are two of the best active MK11 players you will see. Forward 2 yet again. Oh, and he calls him out of the forward 4. Lemurtos, he saw him running at him, said immediately, let's go for the punish. And Lemurtos is only down by 1 round. Is this going to happen? This just went from mildly interesting to very interesting, Chad. Sorry, trying to put a button on that one. Back 1. That should be it. No punish on that. Good grab. Lemurtos is just saying, let's go for it. This Kodo is here to bang. Good. Forward 2, but a back 1 to meet you at the door coming from Diz. Stand 1, that was not what he was looking for, but does get a nice escape failed. Just misses out on the ice ball there. High riser. And that's a grab to the gods. Lemurtos can turn this around on the drop of a dime. And another grab coming from Lemurtos. And another grab. Nah, he's mogging him right now. He's grab maxing. And another grab. And we're going to a game number 5. Oh my goodness. And Lemurtos putting a statement on this. Do we get a bracket reset here? This is starting to fall apart for Disarded, Chad. 3 grabs in a row, including an interactable. Absolutely insane. And Chad, this is going to determine a lot. Either we're getting a bracket reset or this tournament is coming to an end. What a set we are seeing, guys. MK11 is back. And this is a super hype grand finals. I got to be completely honest with you. And Lemurtos just going for it, and I love that. Who's walking away with some cheddar? Who has to come back on the PS5 version and make this happen again? And Tiger Paw is asking, who is this dude? This is Lemurtos, and he is here to make some noise. And yo, what's up, Signal Center? By the way, this is my most hated level in the game, Chad. A game 5. Is this going to be the final one? That's a punish and a half. Started, no breakaway. And Chad, a tournament this good, it deserves a bracket reset. I just don't know if it's gonna happen. Or 2, Lemurtos is absolutely clobbering Diz. 1-2 into the high riser. And Lemurtos is about to take the lead. Oh, all right. And Takinada is saying, are we in trouble here? You might be. 1-2. Goes for the ice rise. Disarded, not out of this just yet. There's a nice grab. What do we do for Lemurtos? The jump, and that's gonna be the round! Disarded hangs on with a nail biter of a round. The pink Sub-Zero coming out with some heat, or should I say some ice? Insane, chat. What a set, though. These two have been absolutely scrapping, I must admit.
Round 2, fight.
Let's do it, guys. Let's make it hot. Disarded is on tournament point. He needs just 1 more. Lemurtos has fought back valiantly. Nice. Okay. Lemurtos with the lead. Good flawless block. Oh, calls out the tick throw. And Lemurtos has had a hell of a run on the loser side, and he's given Disarded all he can handle. That should be a punish. No, the duck. Are you kidding me? Disarded, slowly starting to pull away. This is going from bad to worse for Lemurtos. Forward 2, that's a punish and a half. Spend the fatal, or the crushing blow, yes. Down 2 just to finish it, just in case he decided to break away. Not gonna be able to spend the fatal blow here, but gonna get a juicy chunk of change. And he spends the fatal, but Chad, wait, no punish. Fatal blows were not as punishable in this game. Lemurtos, and that's gonna cost him. And the grab, oh my goodness. Lemurtos is gonna take it. Holy moly, Chad. This has truly been one of the best MK11 tournaments I've seen in recent memory. Maybe since our last MK11 tournament, but still, it means something. And what a show these two have absolutely put on for us. Lemurtos, reset this bracket. I speak for over 300 people in live attendance when I say you gotta do it. Let me get that mouse off the screen, by the way. Get out of here. And that's another punish. Diz can't break away. He's gonna lose a life lead. What's up, Sensei Wolf? And Chad, if you think this is good, imagine how good our PS5 tournament's gonna be tomorrow, assuming we get enough signups. Okay. Lemurtos making Disarded think. And that's a 1-2 punish. The starter retaking that life bleed. What an event from start to finish. Lemmer toss, the jump in, catches him out of the air. Does he go for the grab? Desart jumps out of action. Lemmer toss looking for it. Oh, wait, Desart misses the punish on that, and he spends the fatal blow. Oh my God. I see you, Sensei Wolf. Shout outs to you. Lemmer toss. Kill him. And oh, that could have been it, but no. Does he have it loaded? No, he does not. Down 4 slide. Do it, Diz. No flawless blocks, the jump, and that is going to do it. An incredible tournament from start to finish, and that is one way to get ahead. Discarded is going to win the event by a 3-2 score in one of the best events we have seen in some recent memory. And guys, I hope you enjoyed. I have to say, MK11 is back. Anybody who's a fan of this game, jump up in the Discord. We have got another event of these going down tomorrow. Be sure to tune in. And Desarta, congratulations on a hard-fought tournament. That is top 1 payout, by the way. And I'll be sure to get with you soon, chat. An incredible event from start to finish. Rinsler even making a cameo. That's how good this event is. But chat, with that, your tournament champion gonna be Disarted, coming out of Russia and coming out of Team 9Z. And guys, what, 7 years later, we're still able to make this work. I gotta say, MK11 still lives within us, and we still have a lot to give this game. This game still has a lot to give us. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for the love. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for supporting the event, the series, the players, everybody in between. Guys, that is gonna do it for us today. I'm gonna send you over to another CIS streamer. Be sure to tell Vasco we said hello. And other than that, guys, my name is Vape Coach. We love you, and we will see you later. Much love, and bye-bye now.